Owen.com.
If you've been involved in a car accident, call me, Glenn Levine, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733, and take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ Show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Bee. Yo, don't get her pissed. It's Jason. Talks like a spaz. And they love to talk about Bigfoot and stacks. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
All right, here we go. Welcome to the KVJ Show. Happy Wednesday. What the heck is going on?
Hello, happy humping day.
Is that what it is? Humping day, huh? Okay, all right.
Don't stand still for too long or suits will get you.
That's right. Keep moving. Keep it moving.
Wow, that's a lot different than hump day.
It is. It is a lot different. Virginia just changed it up here.
Yep, I just changed it.
Don't drop that nickel.
Note the calendar.
Okay. Well, it is a World Record Wednesday. You can always tell that because Jaybird's got some kind of pizza clothing on. So he's got on the pizza hoodie today, or is that going all the way down to a onesie? That's a onesie.
That's a onesie.
That's a pizza onesie all the way up and down.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. Looking good. He's got popcorn in front of him, so it's going to be a nice little snack today.
It's part of the World Record Wednesday, and
Okay.
I need a partner, and I think I'm looking at him.
Oh, me?
I think you're my guy.
Okay. All right.
I need someone with speed.
The only problem is when I get involved here, we don't get a lot of commentary, so it just kind of goes quiet. So
I was going to put Denny's on that duty. Have him commentate while you...
Oh, okay.
Because Virginia would be a good commentator, but you're right. She gets caught up in watching us and then forgets to
And
talk
then I'm
on
in the
the
bit,
air.
and I notice there's nothing but a minute of silence.
Well, I'm compelled.
Yeah.
Which is great. and I am tickled pink that you are compelled with the awesome content.
Trying to drink it in. I can't do too many things at once.
I'll probably commentate, and then we'll figure the rest out. All right. Yeah.
Kevin's like, I want nothing to do with this crap.
No,
Kevin
it's
would be
just-
the best partner
yeah.
for this.
It would, but it just,
Kevin would be the best partner if he didn't hate being the best partner.
No, I love being the partner, but it's just, somebody's got to do the commentary.
Back in our old station, Kevin would have been my partner.
We did a lot of bad radio back at our old station.
I know. I was watching some of our old videos the other day.
Through time and experience, I said, "What are you doing there, Kev? That cannot be good to listen to." So yeah, we'll get that on. Luckily, we got KVJ TV, so if the commentary does drop off, you can always see what's going on. If you'd like to check it out, just go to YouTube and look for the KVJ Show, or go kvjshow.tv.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you thinking about today, Jay Bird?
I'm a big believer in the little things in life that really make you cozy, because I think with a lot of small things will lead up to a lot of big things, if that makes sense. And
Okay.
Sweet Denny's did something real nice for me. I struggle with keeping chargers for my phone around. I always put them around my house, and they always end up lost or broke. And then my phone is always at 11%.
That would drive me insane.
Yeah, so
I would lose my mind if I looked down and my phone was at 11%.
what kind of like the Tumbler made my life 1% better when I discovered the Tumbler. Well, what our Sweet Denny's did, he made sure that I have this nice little plug in here right by my station at work. And for the last 2 weeks, my phone has been at 90%, 88%.
Wow.
And it's all because of Denny's kindness, just to randomly do that for me and to help a brother out. Denny's, I love you, and I appreciate that.
Okay.
It's the small things, my friend.
Yeah,
you know?
it is.
That does that always. I'll be driving into work and I'll go, dang it, I forgot my chart. No, Denny set me up. He did that awesome thing. That to me are the best kind of presents.
Totally.
When someone does something that makes your life convenient, when you know you're not good. I'm not good at that stuff.
So your love language is acts of service.
Well, recognizing what I'm bad at and then doing it out of the blue for me, very kind.
Denny's is feeding your love languages.
I tell him all the time, if he was a woman, he would be my woman. He'd be my girl.
What's on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, I just want to throw out a little invitation. So not this Sunday,
Okay.
but next Sunday is Rocco's technical birthday.
Okay.
Sunday, July 10th.
Uh-huh.
And we're going to have one of those water slides like Jay Bird had at his
yeah.
party. Yeah, we're going to have the kind that I'm going to put it in the front yard.
Okay.
And it's got a big pool at the end of it, but it's built into the water slide, so it's all one big inflatable.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
that's
gonna
awesome.
I was going to say just doing it in the front yard because you have more allies in the front yard. You have enemies in the back.
I agree. And I think, some of these golfers, if they see me in the yard, they're going to headhunt with their golf ball.
Well, after was it last year that you had Children of the Corn going on the golf course? There was 75 kids just running amok on the golf course during games.
That was when we put the water slide in the backyard. And yeah, it did start a war.
Well, there were teenagers running in between holes.
Screaming like wild
Not
maniacs.
good for golf.
Everything you
Might turn your golf game off a bit.
There was so many of them, Kevin.
Oh, yeah.
They multiply. When you tell a
They
teen
do.
water
Yeah.
slide, you're like, I don't know,
Yeah.
there's going to be 10 kids here. What? There's 40 kids here.
Right.
Well, Virginia basically made a makeshift rapids in the backyard into the golf course.
The kids soaped up the water slide and they were flying off of it onto the golf course because there was no stopping them.
That's the only way to do it, yeah.
But that's a perfect example because that night that she had that going on, or that day, she had the pool stuff and the slide in the back, and all the kids were back there. Then she had a mixer kind of a thing, a tent with drinks and music
Okay.
in the front yard.
Oh, yeah.
And only, I would say, 25% of the front yard people hate Virginia. Most of the people,
Oh, really? Okay.
most of the people like her on
Okay.
on the front
So
yard
liked
area.
in the front, hated in the back? Is that what's going on?
Really, only 2 neighbors in the front hate me. And I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 neighbors like me in the
Okay.
front.
Okay.
So 2 out of 6 really don't like me.
Well, I mean, look, Mama gets turned. She
yeah.
she makes a party. She gets the music out.
When I start drinking too, I love a rap song with expletives.
Okay, yeah.
And I like to pray it loud.
And she doesn't really care if you don't like it, and she'll let you know that. I've noticed that as well.
You don't like Cardi B? Go scratch.
Oh man, that's when you know you've lost Virginia, and that is
As
my.
soon as you hear Cardi B fire up, it's time to run for the hills.
It's why I'm not even kidding you, Ken. It's why I leave.
There comes Cardi B, there goes Bird.
As soon as I hear her play Cardi B, I am out. If you look back at the last 3 times we've hung out,
It's always on cue Cardi B,
every time.
cue Bird for the door.
It's a water line.
Yeah. That's the sign.
I just know I gotta get away. I've lost her.
Yeah. Okay. I gotcha.
So that's next Sunday.
Okay. That
All
sounds like fun.
y'all are welcome.
Okay.
Food, fun. Magnolia's bringing a bunch of her friends too because they love a water slide. So
Yeah.
they might actually end up commandeering Rocco's birthday.
Okay.
So is that going into vacation, or is that coming back from vacation?
The last day
Oh, Virginia.
of vacation. It's Rocco's birthday. It's his real birthday.
I hear you. I hear you.
I mean, you don't want to come back here rested, do you?
No, I've been to Rocco's parties before, Kevin, and they're some of the most,
Oh, I know.
the biggest ragers in town.
Turn.
Get going.
I went to the biggest ragers in college was not as good as Rocco's parties.
What I got on my mind here today, I was excited to watch a really good match yesterday with Serena Williams. You know, she's been out for a while. She was injured and pretty much took off most of last year. And she's just right on that, man, she needs just one more major. That's really it. Wimbledon is kind of one of the biggest, and I just remember some of her big wins that she had at Wimbledon. So was going into it yesterday really optimistic, hoping that she would be able to do great. And it was a challenge. She went up against the 115th player in the world yesterday, and she hasn't played for a while. And it was a really good match. It was a nice little back and forth, and it was exciting. And there was a one point you really thought that Serena was going to be able to do it. She just had to finish it off, and she just didn't have that extra gear.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, hey, there's a lot going on in life, and
I think she's got like an injury, doesn't she, or something?
She had, yeah. That's why she had taken off, and so she's back from that. She should be well healed, but I mean,
sucks, man.
She, she's past the age where a lot of women of her age, or even men, anyone has ever competed at a highly competitive level.
I get it, because there are times where I am doing a world record Wednesday, and I'm just looking for that extra gear, and I just can't find it, Virginia.
Oh my gosh, you have so much in common with Serena.
Yes.
Well, we're athletes.
Yeah. So she put up a valiant effort, and you know what? She said that she, at the end, it was really good because you never know, because she's such a competitor, and like any great competitor, she gets very emotional.
Sure.
She was very calm at the end. She just said, look, I gave it the best I can do right now. And that's where it was. That is the best that she had right now, which, if you love seeing Serena do well and you're really hoping she can get that extra major, maybe it just realizes she's like, okay, she's got a little bit more to go. There's the shape that you got to be in, because that match went late yesterday as well. I mean, it just kept going and going. I'm like, how exhausted are you? The kind of shape that you have to be in, especially as you get older.
She's
to try
40.
to win one of those.
She turned 40.
Yeah.
Playing on grass, too. That ball moves pretty darn quick.
Yeah, no doubt. So, she didn't have that extra typical Serena gear yesterday, and she was bounced out of the first round of Wimbledon to Harmony Tan of France, but hopes that she'll be able to rebound, and maybe she's got another year or two of great competitive tennis ahead of her. So there you go. That's what I got on my mind, but it was interesting to see. All right, coming up here on the KVJ show, this is an interesting report. Two agencies kind of battling back and forth just a bit. I know this was on your mind just a couple of days ago, Jay Bird, last week when Palm Beach Sheriff shot that bear in Royal Palm.
Yeah.
Florida Fish and Wildlife had something to say about that. What is their official ruling, and then what is PBSO's response?
Oh.
I'll let you know after some new Sia called Unstoppable on the KVJ show.
I'll smile, I know what it takes to fool this town. I'll do it till the sun goes down and all through the night time. Oh yeah, I'll tell you what you wanna hear. Keep my sunglasses on while I shed a tear. It's never the right time. Yeah. I put my armor on so you are strong I am. I put my armor on, I'll show you that I am. I'm unstoppable. I'm a Persia with no brakes. I'm invincible. Yeah, I win every single game. I'm so powerful. I don't need batteries to play. I'm so confident. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today. Break down, only alone I will cry out now. You'll never see what's hiding out deep down. Yeah. I know, I've heard that to let your feelings show is the only way to make friendships grow, but I'm too afraid now. Yeah. I put my armor on so you are how strong I am. I put my armor on, I'll show you that I am. I'm unstoppable. I'm a Persia with no brakes. I'm invincible. Yeah, I win every single game. I'm so powerful. I don't need batteries to play. I'm so confident. Yeah, I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. I'm unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. Unstoppable today. I'm unstoppable today. I put my armor on, show you how strong I am. I put my armor on, I'll show you that I am. I'm unstoppable. I'm a Persia with no brakes. I'm invincible. Yeah, I win every single game.
on Jaybird's mind last week, there was another black bear sighting. And there's been a lot of them. There was the one that was in Naples, just kind of wandering around neighborhoods. And every time I turn around, there's another story. I think there's one on the Treasure Coast that was out. And you're like, what the heck's going on? I believe it is something to do with development and maybe mating seasons. And I don't even know what's going on. But there's been like 3 or 4 different black bear stories, right here in South Florida in areas that you don't typically see them. And the one that we had was in Royal Palm Beach, which I guess it's not typical to see a black bear just kind of wandering around a neighborhood. Well, it became a bigger story because, unfortunately, that black bear was wound up being shot dead. And there were 2 agencies that were involved, the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission and then Palm Beach County Sheriffs, who actually pulled the trigger and downed the bear. And now the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission is saying that the Palm Beach County Sheriff's deputies shouldn't have shot and killed that juvenile Florida black bear last week in Royal Palm.
They should have sent him to juvie.
Yeah, you're right. Should have been a detention center instead. I mean, come on.
Oh.
So could they cops have used a taser instead? Is that the debate? Is that where some of the fighting's coming from?
Well, and the thing that I can't quite get from it is getting a trapper or a trank dart. And apparently that neither one was available and they couldn't get that. And the thing I don't understand is there was an ample amount of time because we were talking about a 4-hour standoff. The bear is in the tree for 4 hours. And they were trying to keep it in the tree because when it gets down, then they're scared about it roaming through backyards and residential neighborhoods.
Now they're chasing a bear.
You're right. If you tase it, you're probably just going to aggravate it. You know what I mean? If you
got to get close. A taser is pretty much a close-up type of weapon, and they would likely say that you don't want somebody getting close up to a Florida black bear.
And the taser won't trank it either. It'll just kind of possibly make it more mad.
Yeah, so that was the one thing, even just reading through the story, the only thing that I got from it was that this is not typical, so maybe they weren't prepared with the trank dart, and that's not something that they do.
Gotcha.
Why Florida Fish and Wildlife didn't have a trapper or a trank dart that they could help out with, I don't know. Maybe they were trying to get it, and they're just like, this is very rare. This doesn't happen. So they don't want the bear wandering around the neighborhood or getting into traffic, and then, other lives are in danger. And the Florida black bear itself, they say, is shy and generally not aggressive. So I don't know if that was the worry, but Palm Beach Sheriff's Office is standing by its decision, saying that the deputies had to protect the residents of the nearby neighborhood, but Florida Fish and Wildlife kind of disagrees. And the one description of the bear was that it had come down and it sounded like it was heading away from the deputies when it was shot 4 times. One of them was kind of a mercy kill at the end after it had been shot a couple of times. So that's kind of the whole debate about what is going on from the 2 agencies that are kind of pointing the finger at each other. PBSO saying this is what we need to do, and Florida Fish and Wildlife saying, I don't know, did you? So I think the one thing PBSO is standing by is that this isn't something that they are typically having to face. Now, if you don't know, the Florida black bear is protected under Florida law. So I guess when you're talking about a legal agency, that they are allowed to extend past those bounds. But for anybody else, don't be messing with the bears. So
from the time that the bear call was made, like, oh gosh, we got a bear, get out here. The PBSO obviously showed up quickly and they were on the scene. Did they call Fish and Wildlife to get out there quickly, bring your trank darts, come on down? And maybe they didn't come down, or did they not make that call?
Yeah, I think they were both involved with it. That's just what I didn't fully understand. A tranquilizer dart apparently was not available. I don't know if PBSO carries them, why they were having such a hard time finding a trapper. I don't know. I mean, it was 4 hours. That was the one thing, like I said.
4 hours.
I read the article closely and carefully, and what Fish and Wildlife was hoping is that they could kind of, shoo the bear back into the wilderness, and that's kind of a debate too. PBSO saying there was nowhere north, south, east, west for it to go, and I think Fish and Wildlife saying, there were 2 different paths. We could have kind of ushered the bear back into the wilderness, and everything should have been good. The bear was moving away from you. It wasn't showing any signs of aggression. So that's just kind of where it all gets down. And I know it's a very heated issue there because, man, I went on Nextdoor and people were just, they were going off on it.
I know.
Next door is the new Facebook as far as fighting.
Yeah, so it's one of those things that is a very sad story, and I would imagine based on the heat that both agencies are getting from this is they'll probably say, let's be prepared if a black bear gets into, and every agency throughout South Florida. Hey, you just never know. And people don't want to see these animals harmed, especially when this is, I mean, it's a cuddly looking, shy, non-aggressive animal that we just love here. It's a protected species. And you hate to see us do any more damage to the wildlife that is around here. So the encouragement would be, it may be rare, but let's be prepared. 4 hours seems like it should be enough time that somebody can come up with a solution.
That is a long time.
Other than you wind up with 4 bullets and a bear and it doesn't make it out.
I mean, 4 bullets.
Yeah.
Dang.
That's what it took to put the bear down. So that is the latest on that story if you're wanting an update. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, it is that time of year for me. It's binge watching season because it's so hot outside. Who wants to really go spend their entire day out in this heat?
It's so hot.
I took Rocco to the park the other day, like right around 5:30, and I was like, what have I done?
Oh,
Yeah,
know.
5:30 is hot.
This was such a mistake.
Yeah.
Every kid on the park had a beet red face, and they
Oh,
were
I know.
panting.
Yeah, I mean,
I was like, why are we here?
well, you do. You gotta watch yourself.
What have I done?
Right.
Where have I gone wrong with my life?
Yeah, exactly. So it's a binge watching season. The safest thing to do is stay inside and watch some good programming. But what platform are you watching it on? Is Netflix still the king of streaming? The numbers are out, and I'll let you know next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
While gas prices keep going up and up, the cost of taking a Brightline train is coming down, with fares starting at $10. Dump the pump and book your next ride on a Brightline train today at GoBrightline.com. Well, at the moment, no major incidents being reported on your roadways. 95 and the Turnpike up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. Traffic, a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
Hi, it's Jack, sales manager at Palm Beach Mitsubishi. New vehicles are hard to come by, but here at Palm Beach Mitsubishi, yes, we have inventory, and yes, we'll save you money. Cha-ching. That's Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from the Palm Beach Airport. PalmBeachMitsubishi.com.
Reason number 3 to watch the Fox 29 10 o'clock news. News, weather, more news and weather. Then more news, sports, more news. You get where we're going. Watch WFLX Fox 29 10 o'clock news. We've got you covered. Reason number 55 to watch the Fox 29 morning news. You can watch us in your slippers or even barefoot. Just trim your toenails. Your only local news from 7 to 9 a.m. Watch the WFLX Fox 29 morning news. We've got you covered.
We know you've been busy, and that's why we know you deserve a break. Enjoy a relaxing staycation in your own backyard at the beautiful Seagate Hotel and Spa in Delray Beach. Starting now through October, Florida residents can receive 15% off the best available rate when they use the promo code RadioFL. Plus, earn a $50 credit for any one-night stay or $100 for any 2 or more nights. Visit SeagateDelray.com and use the promo code RadioFL to book your well-deserved staycation today.
Hurricane season is here, whether you like it or not. There's always a little something out there brewing in the tropics. I was reading yesterday, there's 3 things brewing. If you are a little bit nervous about hurricanes and you're looking at your windows and doors going, I don't feel good, call BNT Windows and Doors and have them come out, give you a full assessment, let you know what it would cost to switch out all of your windows and doors. At BNT Windows and Doors, they use custom PGT products, and PGT just makes the best-selling window and door on the market to give you that confidence and that big window energy that you need during hurricane season. So even if there are 3 or 4 storms out there brewing, you don't have to be nervous because you know you have the power of BNT and their PGT windows on your side. PGT is the best-selling window and door on the market. So go online today, bntwindowsanddoors.com.
This month, get extreme at Kia Vero Beach. during the Extreme Summer Event. Get extreme selection with over 400 vehicles available. Trucks are arriving daily. Get extreme savings and buy with zero down. Payments from $99 a month. Just $99 a month. Get extreme for your trade and get $5,000 overbook value for your current vehicle. And get extreme rates from 1.9%. Go to KiaVeroBeach.com and lock in our lowest price. Or call 1-800-KIA-DEALS. And remember, at Kia Vero Beach, you don't need perfect credit to get approved. They're arriving daily. Factory fresh Kias for the Extreme Summer Event going on now at the all-new remodeled Kia Vero Beach, south of Oslo Road on US 1. Call 1-800-KIA-DEALS or visit online KiaVeroBeach.com. That's KiaVeroBeach.com. Offers cannot be combined on select models with approved credit payment. Example on stock number T29194C. 2015 Hyundai Elantra with 1995 due at signing and 4.99 APR for 72 months. See dealer for details at 6/30/22.
Well, as the summertime drudges on and you're running out of things to do with your kids, here's a great idea. Maybe hop on the Brightline. You know, if you're in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, or West Palm Beach, you know there's a whole other world of kid activities that are in the other cities. And right now, you can hop on the Brightline because kids ride for just $5. And they've got a great code right now that you can use for 15% off. It's SUMMER15. That's SUMMER15 to get 15% off. So you can see all the other cool little things, museums and other great kid activities that are available in all the different cities. I love using the Brightline on the weekend. My wife and I hop on. We upgrade to premium. We get complimentary drinks in the lounge. Then on the train itself, they got snacks as well. And you can see all kinds of really cool events. And people love to commute on the Brightline too. It's really changing South Florida. You can beat traffic, save on fuel, and use their flexible fares as low as $10. It's the affordable way to get around South Florida. So book your next car-free, carefree trip at GoBrightline.com or download the app today.
Hi, I'm Sloan Smith from All Year Cooling. All Year Cooling has been keeping families in South Florida cool since 1973. We offer same-day service and installation 7 days a week. Getting a new air conditioner doesn't have to break the bank. Ask us about our special financing with no money down. Get a free in-home evaluation to lower your energy bill and stay cool. Call us today for a free estimate. 866-942-1712. That's 866-942-1712.
At Jersey Mike's, we take great satisfaction in getting that perfect meat slice. Yes. But we don't do it for fun. We do it for fresh. Because Slice to Order makes a sub above.
Medical malpractice, Gordon and Partners, 561-333-3333.
Squeeze.com juices, they really do work. I'm telling you, whether you meal replace with them or you skip a few meals and go the whole week and cleanse with them, I love Squeezed.com juices. You get all the vitamins, all the nutrition your body needs, but you slim down because you're not taking in all this extra food. I lost 9 pounds when I did it for 5.5 days. That is real weight. Squeezed.com juice cleanses. They work.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Beat the heat this summer with these cool deals at hgregg.com. Go the extra mile with your car investments, saving more on your dream car and getting more for your trade-in. Visit hgregg.com this month on Military Trail, where you get the best car buys with zero compromises.
Your WPTV First Alert forecast calls for temperatures this morning in the mid to upper 70s and a few dotted showers pushing in from off the Atlantic. This afternoon, highs in the upper 80s, feeling like the triple digits with a 50% chance for scattered showers and storms. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Katya Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Publix Supermarkets. Publix is hiring full and part-time selectors for their distribution centers in Deerfield and Boynton Beach. Make up to $30 or more an hour and get group health, dental, and vision plans. Apply today to join the Publix team at jobs.publix.com. Publix is proud to be an equal opportunity employer dedicated to a diverse workforce.
What's hot now on the KVJ show?
Well, we just got 2 days left to pump up your summer. It all starts with the WRMF app, where you can stream KVJ and all the music of the radio station all day long. What you want to do is take this keyword, though, stream, S-T-R-E-A-M, stream, enter it into the WRMF app for a 4-day, 3-night stay at the Caribe Royale Orlando, plus $2,000 in cash. Want gas for the rest of the year? You could do it. Get your snacks, travel up to Orlando and get your summer vacation. It's all pumping up your summer, and there's only 2 days left. So take the keyword STREAM right now for your chance to win to the WRMF app.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Hey, a lot of comments rolling in as the finger pointing continues with the Florida black bear that was shot last week in Royal Palm Beach by Palm Beach Sheriff, the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission. Of course, they would have liked to have seen the bear preserved. There was a 4-hour standoff, and the bear climbed down from the tree, and it was kind of moving away from the officers, but I guess they were worried it was going to wander into the neighborhood and maul somebody or wander into traffic and cause an accident, so they downed the bear. A lot of questions about where was a tranq dart or a trapper, or why couldn't we have done something? Some people are texting and saying, Lion Country Safari, they don't have a dart gun. They're 20 minutes away.
You know they are packing. They've got their stuff together.
Think.
At Lion Country Safari, they absolutely have their stuff together.
You'd think. I know I walked away from the story with still more questions.
4 hours seems like a lot of time to get a tranq dart, even if you have to make one.
Yeah.
I feel like I could make one.
And part of what PBSO was saying was there was really nowhere for the bear to go, but Florida Fish and Wildlife are kind of refuting that.
Well, were they on the scene? Because I feel like if they were there, they could have handled it. But if they weren't there, then they can't be mad.
They were there.
Okay. So were they arguing with the sheriffs?
Well, the sheriff, they had lead on it. So they were the agency that got to make the decisions.
Look,
wow, I bet that was dramatic.
If we want to get both agencies on the phone right now and have them work it out live on the air, we'd love to
Kevin
hear.
is the best moderator.
He's a great moderator. We'd love to hear both perspectives. Look,
Yeah.
the airwaves are yours.
Somebody texted in and said, I know that area in Royal Palm, and there's a whole nature preserve over there where the bear was shot. So that's what a lot of people in the area are saying. They're not very happy. Some people think that this is maybe our Harambe the gorilla.
Whoa.
So maybe this bear needs a name.
Okay.
You know? Yeah, so I believe it's nameless right now.
We've had some big animals. Remember Bobo?
Yeah, that was the tiger.
The tiger?
Got loose, yeah. I mean, it's just, we're always kind of dealing with that. That's why I was really surprised. They said we didn't really have a tranq dart. I'm like, there's always some kind of tiger or a llama or a kangaroo or something that's always running around the streets of South Florida, it seems.
This is South Florida. There should be a lot of tranq darts. For humans, too.
I agree. A lot
I
of
got
humans
some
need it.
coworkers I'd like to tranq.
Yeah, there's a few people that need to be tranked up in this piece.
I would do so much damage with one of those blow darts.
I think it would take at least 2 to 3 tranks to get Virginia down.
Oh, yeah. No, she can. She'd still be powering through it.
Get her right in the neck. Oh, my gosh, she's still coming at us.
Yeah. Good luck.
You better hope I don't get to you.
Yeah. Good luck. So we'll see if there's any more that comes from that. But right now, I got to say, I'm a little unsatisfied with the story. Well, it is very hot in South Florida. In fact, I've been here long enough now, like 23 years, that I can really kind of tell you about every week. There's a different way that you feel about South Florida. I always tell you that the humidity kind of goes away, and all of a sudden we have brand new weather. It's the second week of November. That's just really what it is. I've mapped it year after year after year. You are safe to say by the second week of November, we're back to, this is glorious, amazing weather. Now, you might have good weather before that, a little bit here and there, but to regularly get into day and day, that's where it happens. My other marker is 4th of July weekend. That is what really kicks off the swampiness. We kick to a different level Sunfest weekend. From that point forward, you get too hot. Now you're at hot and swampy. That's kind of where we are. So that's the forecast that we're looking at. And pretty much every day you can count on you're going to be dodging storms. They're going to be coming in, and that's the way it looks. We're getting the temperatures now in the low 90s where it sits, and you're always going to see a 40% chance of rain, which is realistically going to be 80%.
And a weird amphibian and reptiles crawling around.
Yeah, well, I can tell because just this last week, it's there. When I know we're really in the swampiness, all of my sliders have the condensation on it.
Yes.
Didn't start getting that until this week, and I'm like, yep, look, 4th of July week. This is where swampiness comes in. So we, after this weekend, will be at full swampiness.
You're right.
And for me, that's full out binge watching season because this is our winter. There's not really a lot you can do for a long period of time outside before you're just like Zapped.
It was 2 years ago. Me and my buddies, it was Bigfoot, Joe Ponton. We all decided to play wiffle ball at noon in the middle of July, and I drove to the hospital, and I was debating on whether going in or not. I thought I had heat exhaustion.
No, it's rough.
It was, man.
Yeah.
Very careful.
After about 11 a.m., that's why you'll see golfers out there legit teeing off at 3 a.m. because you've got to get out there before it gets too crazy.
Bigfoot was so concerned about me because I started driving north to my house at I-95, and I lived south. It goes, where were you going? I go, I don't know, man. Because of that heat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what it does. So if you're going to be inside and you're going to be doing some binge watching, what platform are you using? Now, Netflix was the old staple, but is it the new staple? I'm looking at some numbers that are out from Whip Media where they've done a pretty big study of streaming satisfaction in this last year. And Netflix is falling down the list. For satisfaction, Netflix now falls at number 4 on the list. They were at 90% satisfaction last year. This year, they're down to 80%. I think a lot of that might have had to do with the price hikes. In fact, nearly 70% of people who canceled Netflix in the last year said it was due to their price hikes.
Gotcha.
So it may be more of price over content that's doing it. But there are some other platforms that have really stepped up their game. In fact, HBO Max is the one to watch right now. Number 1 for streaming satisfaction. It was solid last year, but it's at 94% this year. Number 1. Disney is holding ground at 88%. Then you've got Hulu, which is doing pretty well at number 3. Behind Netflix is Paramount, Apple TV, and Amazon. That's your top 7 streaming services. The one thing I will tell you, though, is Netflix still remains the most popular choice for subscribers if they could only keep one streaming service. Netflix is still the one people go with, even though they're now 4th on satisfaction.
Is it because they have the most meat, the most content, the most stuff?
I would say so. I would guess that's it because, now I find myself, I am going to HBO Max a good bit. And I agree that it's awesome, but it doesn't have the depth. I could maybe find 5 things I'd want to watch on Netflix. I maybe would find 2 to 3 on HBO Max. That would be the Kev ratio in my mind right now.
HBO, when they do their own original kind of content, it's
pretty solid.
It's really hard for them to miss. I can't think of much of HBO, even the stuff they cancel that sucks.
They were number 1 as well. They talked about just their quality of content, and HBO Max was number 1 on that, much higher than Netflix, because Netflix really now is hit or miss, and I feel like it's more miss than hit for me. I would feel, if I had to do a ratio, I would say 30 to 40% of Netflix shows I try out, it's a hit for me. I'd say it misses more than it hits.
Even the crap that I don't like on HBO is still pretty good.
Mm-hmm. They say HBO Max and Disney Plus seen as the best value in streaming. Netflix is last for the best value.
Because they are expensive.
And there's a lot of crud on Netflix, man.
There is. Like I'd said, the ratios, my own personal ratios, if they're like your ratios, it's more miss than it is hit. And when they're hiking up the rates, that's why the satisfaction is dropping for Netflix.
I love me some YouTube, but the problem with YouTube is you don't get certain shows that you want to get.
Okay.
You have to go to some stream. If you want to watch Better Call Saul or something like that, I'm gonna have to go to.
You get a lot of good content, but that content that maybe you really want to see, like a specific show, you're not going to get on YouTube.
Or if you do get on YouTube, you have to pay for the whole thing.
Oh, really?
It's gonna be, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And then people aren't going to want to do that. Well, I will tell you, I know some people may think this is a good idea. Other people may not. The Walt Disney Board of Directors, they unanimously voted to extend their CEO's contract for 3 more years. Bob Chapek. He's the guy that's been in there. Now, some people may say, I'm not sure if I like this idea because Disney shares have fallen nearly 40% this year. And they've had some issues. And I don't know with that latest Lightyear that came out, I think you pretty much called out a flop now. It made $30 million in its opening week.
Yeah, people are saying it wasn't that great.
$30 million doesn't sound like a lot of money for a Disney movie.
It well underperformed what they had hoped.
Not with all the Toy Story hype.
Yeah, so I don't know if Pixar and Disney are still attached. I thought they were, and I thought Disney still sold those toys. I could be wrong.
There is a Toy Story attraction at Disney because we're going to it this weekend at Hollywood Studios. There absolutely is because you have to make reservations now for every ride and attraction.
Yeah.
Oh, my brain's going to break.
I don't like that, by the way.
It's so weird.
It just, the one thing that I hear now, and I mean, this doesn't mean anything, but it just seems like more of the stories I hear with Disney have a little bit of a negative twinge to them. Whether it's, they got this entanglement with the state of Florida, or it might be that some people are just saying, yeah, I don't know. I feel like going to the park. Yesterday, Virginia, you were breaking down the complications, and some people, even that I've talked to, they're Disney diehards, aren't necessarily too fond of what they're doing with reserving your space and paying for this. And some people are saying that I paid and I still didn't get what I thought I was going to pay for.
Right. Like, even if you get the Genie Plus, which costs a lot extra, it's only good for skip the line for 2 rides. I thought I read yesterday. I'm like, wait, what? It's just, there's so many layers of complication. I'm not that smart, Disney. I'm not going to sit and spend 5 hours researching how to go to the park. I just want to go to the park and have a good time and not have to wait in a 3-hour line for each attraction. There's got to be a way to simplify this without requiring me to do term papers worth of research.
Yeah. So I'm hearing more smoke around Disney than I've ever heard in my life. Disney was always just a sweet, lovely place, and it was just, sunshine and rainbows and all that kind of good stuff.
There's some heat around the mouse.
Yeah, there really is, and that's why I was kind of surprised to see this, but there is one reason why Disney re-upped their CEO for 3 more years. It's all Disney Plus. The streaming service grew to 137.7 million global subscribers during the pandemic. And as I was just reading off, they're right up there. HBO Max and Disney, best value in streaming. It's really because of that app that he's made that. And that's why he's going to get 3 more years.
I mean, I have Disney Plus, and I have it just for the Star Wars stuff. So
I steal your Disney Plus, and so do a couple of my neighbors.
I know. Every time I go on Disney Plus, there's a new neighbor on my thing. I think we've hit our quota, dog.
Oh, Rocco has signed up everybody he can.
Yeah,
he's tapped out at adding new members.
Yeah, who's Ralph?
Wreck-It?
Ralph is down the street.
Okay. Well, coming up here, South Florida's got some cities on this list you want, the safest cities to raise a family. I'll tell you who made the list coming up next.
lip gloss, hickeys too. Oh, kiss me. We're so young, boy, we ain't got nothing to lose. Oh, oh, it's just principle. Baby, hold me, 'cause I like the way you move. Oh, 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 you write your name, I can do the same. Oh, I love the taste, la 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 la. All on my tongue, I want it. Oh, you write your name, I can do the same. Oh, I love the taste, la 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 la. All on my tongue, I want it. Give me a buck, need the Gucci store. Push your limit, now you ain't good enough. All your fellas say that you lost without me. All my shorties feel like I dodged the county. Cuffing with you feel like jail, buddy. I can't even exhale, buddy. Cookie like holy grail, you know that. You gon' make me need bail, you know that. Caught dipping with your friend, you ain't even had man lying on you know that.
We got a lot of comments rolling in about Disney. The CEO has been up for another 3 years. Some people are very disenfranchised with Disney right now. Somebody texted and said, yes, this Disney CEO is the worst they've ever had. The Polynesian Resort got rid of their Spirit of Aloha show that was excellent to put up a Disney Vacation Club tower.
It's the spirit of goodbye, not the spirit of aloha.
Yes, you're right. They're saying they're changing things that they should not be changing. So that might be it. This guy they're making a lot of changes, and anytime you make changes, a lot of times people are not going to like it.
Well, that whole Disney, because they're inundating me with emails right now because I'm coming this weekend up there. The Disney Club Vacation is a timeshare. And haven't we learned that timeshares are bad? So if they're knocking down Polynesian resorts to add timeshares, I don't know. I just don't like the way that sits on the tongue. Don't we all know that timeshares trap you into paying and paying and paying and paying and maybe not ever being able to feel good about your investment? And they can raise your money that you pay whenever they want and have all these add-on fees.
Yeah.
So if you want to go, let's say we're at the park, and I go, hey, I have a craving to go to. It's a Small World. Let's go right now. We can't do that anymore. You have
can
to
go, but you're just going to stand in the longest line. What they're trying to make you do now is make reservations for certain rides, and there's like a page of tips that tell you when to go to each ride, when not to go, and then you can put reservations for certain rides, and then you have to go at that time, and you have that little window, and every meal you get has to be pre-planned. What time you're going to be there, when you're going to go,
And if you don't do it that way, you are going to be waiting even more.
Yes.
Well, the thing, and it's been a while since I've had young children. But the one thing I do remember is you can't really be that rigid in your planning because young kids, they always screw it up.
They vomit on themselves.
Yep.
They pee themselves.
Yes.
They do something that adds 30 minutes that you didn't account for.
You can never plan your day with children. It's always going to be like, let's see where we are at this time. And having a rigid schedule like that, if that's how they expect it, to me, it seems like it's a little out of touch with what it's like to have young kids.
We went to Universal last Christmas, and you could buy what's called a little fast pass.
Yeah.
And you add it to your ticket, and boom, you don't have to make any reservations. You don't have to jump through hoops. You don't have to tell Mickey where you're going to be.
Yeah.
It made it so much easier
Right.
because you just show up whenever you want, and you get to skip a good bit of the line when you pay the little, $50 extra or whatever it is.
You need the flexibility, and also you don't want to make a very difficult vacation even more difficult.
No.
Sounds like Mickey's watching your every move.
I can't figure out all the details of this app. It's beyond my skill set as a 48-year-old woman who's not that plugged into computers and apps and all that. It's asking a lot of me. And if I'm struggling with it, I'm quite certain that most of the other parents out there that are juggling kids are struggling as well.
Sure. Well, on top of it all, that Reedy Creek thing kicks in tomorrow. So they will be giving that back to Florida.
And they're going to have to pay all the extra taxes now?
Well, they were doing all that, yeah. So it'll be something that Florida now has to work out. That was the thing, was they had the autonomy over that area. So that will end tomorrow. So that,
interesting.
Yeah. So that's a part of it as well. Well, they came out with the safest cities to raise a family in Florida, and let me tell you, there are a lot here in South Florida to look at. In fact, we dominate for the safest cities to raise a family, according to SafeWise. And there's one county that excels, and there's one city that listens to us that is number one. Any guesses before I give you the results? What is the number one county, would you say, to raise a family?
Bird.
Yeah.
Only talking about Palm Beach County.
Okay. All right, Virginia, what do you think?
I agree. Or, I don't know. Martin County? I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. This is a tricky question.
It is.
Kevin kind of worded it trickily.
I did?
I don't think this is a trick. I think my man just is trying to get through a story.
I don't know. I smell a rat.
Okay. I'll simplify it.
Just get through this week.
You're right. Yeah, that's all I'm trying to do. Broward County is the county that has several different cities. In fact, if you look at the top 5, in Broward County, you got Coral Springs, Coconut Creek, Pembroke Pines, and Miramar. 2, 3, 4, and 5 on the list of the safest cities to raise a family in Florida.
Huh.
It's pretty impressive, Broward. Not bad.
It is.
Number 1 city, though, Port St. Lucie.
The Pizzle.
Yeah, safest city to raise a family, according to SafeWise.
I love me some Pizzle.
Yeah.
I always said if it was closer to the station, I would be a Port St. Lucian.
So there you go. So congrats to PSL. If you're a family there, you got to be pretty proud of yourself. Johns Creek, Georgia was ruled the safest city in America for raising a family. So there you go. That is the stat. So Broward doing it well, and congrats PSL.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your Dirt of the Day, we now know what Ghislaine Maxwell's sentence will be, and the judge also gave some details and descriptions about the sentence and why the judge chose what she did. I'll share that with you coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
While gas prices keep going up and up, the cost of taking a Brightline train is coming down, with fares starting at $10. Dump the pump and book your next ride on a Brightline train today at GoBrightline.com. Well, at the moment, no major incidents being reported on your roadways. 95 and the Turnpike up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. Traffic, a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits, 979 WRMF.
Hi, my name is Dario, sales consultant at Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I know it's a challenging time to find affordable vehicles in this current market. That's why I'm here to help you save money with the new fully loaded Mitsubishi Outlanders. Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from Palm Beach Airport, palmbeachmitsubishi.com.
Publix is hiring full and part-time selectors for their distribution centers in Deerfield and Boynton Beach. Make up to $30 or more per hour. Get stock ownership and group health, dental, and vision plans, plus extra perks like tuition reimbursement. Advance your career in a friendly, team-oriented environment where you can take pride in the work you do to keep product flowing into the stores. Apply today to join the Publix team at jobs.publix.com. Publix is proud to be an equal opportunity employer dedicated to a diverse workforce.
Welcome back to Bug Talk with Greg. My guest is the Hewlett Man. Caller, you're on the air.
I've got an ant problem.
Well, I got a crazy aunt. If I told you what she did at our last family reunion.
No, I have ants in my house.
Don't worry, ma'am. Hewlett's extermination barrier creates a defense around your home that keeps those ants out. Our family-friendly treatment also keeps out roaches, fleas, and spiders.
Ooh, spiders.
And it's pet-friendly. Visit Hewlett@bugs.com for more.
Another problem solved on Bug Talk.
Yeah, right. Just call Hewlett.
Just call Hewlett.
Daddy, you're home!
Yes, Amelia, and guess what?
What?
I came home early because I love you so much. Hi, I'm attorney Victor Demesman. At Demesman & Dover Law Firm, family is everything to us. If you or a loved one have been in an accident, call us 24/7 at 866-954-MORE. That's 866-954-6673.
Daddy, guess what?
What?
I love you more than anything in the whole wide world.
Demesman & Dover Law Firm, your accidentattorneys.com. Main office, Fort Lauderdale.
Get that wow summer feeling at Rapids Water Park. Soak up fun and sun at South Florida's largest thrill park with 42 slides and attractions. Rapids is now open daily. Visit rapidswaterpark.com for hours to buy tickets, book a birthday party, or reserve a cabana.
The Good Greek Realty team wants to help you buy or sell with confidence. You need a team on your side in this crazy real estate market that knows what they're doing, and that is goodgreekrealty.com. Buy or sell with confidence, knowing that your team has the experience to do the deal right for you. GoodGreekRealty.com. Spiro has put together all the top agents at all the top agencies. So he's got a network, a little community, a little posse, a tribe of experts when it comes to real estate. Spiro knows the business and he knows the best people, and those people are going to be who works for you. GoodGreekRealty.com. And when you list your home with them, get all their packing and boxing and moving supplies for free. Your total relocation experts are ready to help Spiro and the team at Good Greek Realty. Go to goodgreekrealty.com. That's goodgreekrealty.com.
Coming in at 5 foot 3 inches, it's number one mom. She switched to Xfinity and got the all-new 3-for-1 bundle. Unlimited internet, streaming, and Xfinity Mobile. All for what you could pay wireless companies for just one 5G unlimited line. Boom! Shakalaka! That's why they call her the Master of Moolah, the Sultan of Savings, the Queen of Cash. And now, also with Xfinity Internet, you can get unlimited data, Wi-Fi equipment, and a free Flex 4K streaming box included with a 2-year rate guarantee and no term contract. All for just $30 per month when you add an Xfinity mobile plan at regular rates. Go to Xfinity.com/3-for-1, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit an Xfinity store today. Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and autopay. New fast internet 300 megabits per second customers only. Xfinity Mobile requires post-pay Xfinity Internet. After 24 months, regular rates apply to all services and devices.
Direct Auto Insurance is for uncompromisers. The people who refuse to make trade-offs in life. Like Marcus. When his old car insurance terms got so strict that he couldn't afford to drive anymore, do you think he turned to a bus that runs late? No, but he did find flexible cash payments with Direct Auto that allowed him to drive instead of compromise. With flexible payments that let you choose when you pay, like on payday, you too can stop compromising and keep driving. Get a quote today at directauto.com. Rates and pay plans vary. Terms apply. How you buy can affect price. National General Group, Winston-Salem.
Did you know the brain develops until you're 25? That means any drugs or alcohol you put into your body affect the way your brain develops. You need your brain for everything you do. Each time teens use drugs or alcohol increases the risk of damage to their brain and body, even death. You have the power to protect your brain. Use the facts about drugs and alcohol to make your future the best it can be. Check out thefactsyourfuture.org. Your future depends on it.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. Ooh, are you hungry driving in your car? Well, head to Dunkin' right now. Get some of those delicious hash browns in your belly. I can smell them right now, Virginia. While you're at it, become a DD Perks member. You're going to get all kind of great deals, all kind of points. So make sure you are a DD Perks member. And don't forget, too, try the strawberries and cream layered iced latte. It's a rich espresso, notes of sweet vanilla, and tasty strawberries. Head to Dunkin' today. Become a DD Perks member. I'm Jay Bird, and I run on Dunkin'.
For responsive legal help, call Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio, get up to an EPA estimated 50 miles per gallon at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, Ghislaine Maxwell had her sentencing yesterday. In case you missed it, Judge Allison Nathan said that, Ghislaine, you're not being punished for Epstein. You're being punished for the role that you played for Epstein. So she wanted to make that very clear. A lot of people have said, well, Jeffrey Epstein wasn't there, so they gave Ghislaine a tougher sentence because she's paying his price. And the judge was like, no, that is not what's happening here. She had a direct and repeated participation in a horrific scheme. And that is why she was sentenced to 20 years in prison for sex trafficking minor girls for Jeffrey Epstein. She was also fined $750,000, which her lawyer says that she does not have the money to pay. So not sure how that works out.
Okay.
The 20-year sentence represents a pivotal moment in international sex trafficking. This is a way that, the judges can show, look, this will not be tolerated. If you're involved with this, even if you're rich and powerful, you might delay your consequences, but you will have your day in court and you will pay handsomely.
Yeah, I think there are some people that just feel like there are others that still need to pay who never will.
I agree with you.
They want names, Virginia.
I wanted the names too, but guess what? Jeffrey's dead because they killed him. The dead can't name names, and it would have been really nice to get those names from Jeffrey.
Unless you're watching the movie Ghost, because he does name names. All right, sorry, I didn't mean to hijack your dirt.
What?
Never mind. Sorry.
In other news, Travis Barker had to be rushed to the hospital. Apparently, he was having a medical infection situation, and he was at the West Hills Medical Center, and they were like, we need to transport you to Cedars-Sinai in an ambulance.
Pretty sure I said it yesterday. It's called the Kardashian curse. I told y'all.
Right.
I said, Barker, run. I said it
Didn't
yesterday.
take long.
He can't. He's in the hospital. He ain't
got him.
running nowhere.
He got cursed.
They got him.
He's so cursed.
He has in the past had some medical issues with blood clots and staph infections and all kinds of stuff. So it might be from that. It might be from other stuff. We don't know. We just know that both he and Courtney were asking for prayers on social media yesterday.
Okay.
And how horrific is this? A guy who's been stalking Ariana Grande has been arrested again. This time, they arrested him after breaking into her home. He was in her house. He's the same guy that was busted before at her home with a knife screaming, "I'll effing kill you." He got in.
How did they get so close? I mean,
He
you're
got
Ariana
in.
Grande.
He got in the house.
You're a mega star. I have to wait 10 minutes sometimes to get to the witch's house up in Tequesta. How is it hard for me to get into Virginia's place, but Ariana Grande has people breaking into hers?
And there are so many times I can't get in my own house. And
yeah.
I don't understand how it's so easy. You're right.
How do you get into Ariana Grande's house? Seriously.
This guy who is defying a restraining order because he's done it before. Aaron Brown is his name. He is currently being held and not being released, so that's a good thing.
She don't have no guard gate?
She don't have no guard? I don't know,
I mean,
guys.
I'm sorry. I'm going to keep... it's weird to me when I hear these stories.
I feel like that'd be the first place where I spent my money. You know, instead of 7 rings, I'm buying jewelry, I'm buying ATMs, I'm buying bags, I'm buying shoes. Like, no, buy a security guard first.
I feel like you could you could have dogs, you could have with the kind of money she
You could
has.
have a fleet of dogs and security guards. But yeah, the guy got in the house. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Okay. Got celebrity birthday today worth mentioning. Happy birthday to Nicole Scherzinger, former lead singer of the Pussycat Dolls. She's turning 44 today.
Still killing it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, she's doing great, I guess. She's doing TV shows and the such now, right?
Yeah, good for her.
Okay.
Way less work than dancing around and sweating your butt off like the Pussycat Dolls.
I'm not sure that they all liked each other in that band. Or that
J-Bird.
group.
Get any group of women together. I'm not sure they like each other.
Yeah, well, I don't think they typically pick who's going to be in the group. It's someone saying you and you and you and you, now make it work.
Right. Yeah. Now you got to be friends. We're in charge. You guys work for us.
Yeah, they're all competitive. They all want to be the lead. They all want to stand in front.
They all hate Nicole.
Right. Yeah, it's no wonder. Also, a birthday shout out to our daughter Taylor. Happy 25th. Love Dad and Trish. Thank you so much. Want to get your own birthday shout out? You just send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com, mail@kvjshow.com. We'll give you the hookup for that. Also, we got some Camp KVJ for you here. Looking for something to do with the kids this summer? How about a 4-pack of tickets to Rapids Water Park and a 4-pack to Lion Country Safari? If you've got school-age kids, we got the hookup for you, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Call us up right now, and Camp KVJ tickets can be yours. Got a little World Record Wednesday on deck as well. You can dial it up and watch on KVJ TV coming up next.
It's a human sign when things go wrong. When the scent of her lingers and temptation strong. Cold, cold heart, hard done by you. Something's looking better, baby. Just pass it through. Some things look better, baby, just passing through. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh, no, no, no. And this is what I should have said. Touchdown brings me round again. Well, I thought it, but I can't dead head. No, no, no. World record Wednesday, gotta give your best. World record Wednesday, we're chasing greatness today.
Okay, got a fun little world record today. Jaybird is going to be going for the most popcorn caught in the mouth in 1 minute.
I need a partner.
It's 54 kernels. That would be the record.
So I think I'm going to recruit Sweet Denny's for this thing.
Okay.
Oh, he's going to be good.
He's known for his speed.
Well, here's let's talk about this. Should I be the thrower and he's the catcher? The thing with Denny's, he's very good at opening up his mouth, resting his tongue, and letting things kind of just.
Okay.
I don't know. He's kind of.
Yeah.
He's a good catcher.
Yeah, whatever you think, man. You're the coach of this.
So you'll be the pitcher, he'll be the catcher?
I'm talking strategy right now.
All right.
I mean, I really wanted to recruit Ralston. Ralston
Yeah.
does not think. I don't think he wants to lace up and get in the game, and I understand that.
Yeah.
I get it. You want to commentate because you don't have.
It doesn't work out well.
You don't have a lot of faith in your assistant. over here.
Damn.
Well, I get it. She gets very mesmerized by these things, and our audience, I think, gets a little lost sometimes. So.
Okay.
I can't do two things at once. You know that.
So I'm gonna be quick. Denny's is gonna be steady. You just steady there like a rock, opening up that mouth.
Okay. Now, do you go at a different angle? Does he try to get lower than where you're standing? Because right now you're sitting. Do you stand and then you try to throw it down? Is that easier to do?
I'm gonna stand right here.
Okay.
Denny's will be right there, and we'll go from right there.
Okay. All right. So Bird is going to stand, and is there a distance that you have to be?
Yeah, I believe it was 4.5 feet. I believe it was
4.5 feet?
Yeah.
Because I would think that'd be pretty important. Because otherwise, you could get a foot away and just doink, 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 and bam.
Yeah, this is about the right distance.
It looks like you've measured it.
Yeah, guesstimating.
Okay. All right. Okay.
No, that's the right distance.
That's the right distance. Okay. Here we go.
I hope this isn't the one that Guinness decides to look at and then denies us.
Wouldn't be the first time Guinness has screwed me.
Okay, 60 seconds is what you got. 54 kernels is the record. Half of that, we'd be right at about 27. Virginia, do you think that they're going to get to the halfway mark in KVJ respectable?
Definitely.
Okay.
Hey, Big D.
Okay, so you're saying definitely. Virginia is going to go over. Suits, you over or under? I'm going to go under with Suits. Sorry. Yeah, I think it's going to be tricky.
He did a big under.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he really dunked on that one. Yeah. Okay, all right. 54, the world record, 27 KVJ respectable. In 60 seconds, Jaybird is throwing popcorn kernels into Denny's mouth. Your time begins now. Okay, throws one, it's a miss. Second one, it's off. Denny's trying to get two. He's thrown about four. There's the first one in. 2, 3, 4. Okay, got a little bit of a groove now going on. Okay, missed on the next few. You got one more there. Okay, we're up at 5 now. Okay. That one just off of Denny's face. We got 6 in the pie hole. That one went a little bit far, but bounced off. Looked like he got it. Denny's got 7 now as he's chewing. Okay, Bird is throwing. Miss, miss, miss. Oh, there's another make. There's 9, 10. We're at 10 right now. We've got 11 in with 27 seconds left. Okay, looking at about, he just threw several at one time.
Oh, boy.
We got 12, 13. Okay, right off the face. Okay, we're at another miss. He's kind of throwing popcorn dust with 15 seconds left. All right, here we go. Now it's just kind of falling apart. There's dust. He threw. I don't know if that counts because he just threw a bunch of shrapnel. It's kind of really 5,
What a
4,
mess.
3, 2, 1, and right about 13. I think we are falling way short of the record and about half of KVJ respectable.
Your tosser got tired and lazy.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. There's a peanut gallery for you.
I think I speak for all men. Panda is such a lucky guy.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's a fun one though. You can try. Just
That was fun.
get that
And
going. Yeah.
I hate to admit it, but I am kind of tired.
Well, he started throwing handfuls of kernels, and then poor Denny's didn't know which kernel to chase, so then
Yeah.
it just became like confusion. I don't
No,
know.
we get it. You're not happy. We understand.
Yeah.
A lot of mistakes.
Yeah.
A lot of
You
mistakes.
get it. Well, we've got Haley on here from Delray Beach for a little Camp KVJ. You've got 3 kids you're trying to entertain. Is that right, Hallie?
I do.
Wow. Okay. What are the ages of your kids?
I've got a 4-year-old, a 9-year-old, and a 13-year-old.
Oh,
Okay.
poor you.
Yeah, that's a lot of variety because their interests are all probably pretty different, right?
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But their energy is way up. So.
You need to buy her a day nanny and a spa visit.
Yeah, you're right. That'd be a great Camp KVJ, wouldn't it? Yeah, well, luckily, the good news about this is when you're talking about Rapids Water Park and Lion Country Safari, it's really kind of an all-age thing. Adults love it as well. You got a lot of water park themed stuff there that any age can enjoy, including yourself. And they do have a bar for adults, Hallie, just to let you know.
Yeah, I'm there.
There you go. All right, well, enjoy yourself and have fun with the kids this summer, okay?
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Camp KVJ again back tomorrow. If you want to get those tickets, we got them for you. Get a little popcorn cleanup here. Looking at the world record attempt that just happened, 13 kernels in 60 seconds. World record was 54.
Slightly off.
Yeah, Virginia was thinking maybe a little sluggish. Now, Jaybird last night, because a lot of times athletes, the night before, they have a meal. Like if you, Virginia, are a marathon runner. My wife, who grew up doing cross country, that was the one thing she always looked forward to, the pre-night meal, because you carb load, you have a lot of spaghetti and things like that, and it was really big because it would carry into the next day and it would affect your performance.
Sure.
So true athletes are always worried about what they eat the night before, and this athlete last night had an interesting choice for his pre-workout meal. It's called a mini pie.
That's not a mini pie.
This is a mini pie.
That is not a mini pie.
Kevin, it goes hand pie, it goes mini pie, then it
Okay.
goes regular pie.
Okay.
This is a mini.
That is a medium pie.
That's not. It's a mini pie.
That is not a mini pie. Patty LaBelle makes mini pies, and every Thanksgiving you see them out there. They're next to the regular pies at Walmart. They're little mini pies. That's a medium pie.
Would you say that is about a 5-inch diameter, 5 to 6 inches? About what we're looking at? Probably 6-inch?
Yeah, I'd say.
Yeah.
Okay, from side to side.
Look, if you, in some circles, or it's really semantics. This is a mini pie.
That is not a mini pie.
Nobody ever calls it a medium pie. When have you ever,
Right.
Kevin?
Yeah.
When have you ever heard someone describe it as a medium pie?
I get the sizing things, but I understand. I see both points because you're right. You got to name it something, and mini pie that's probably a good name. But just in our language understanding, the word mini often tells you that you're not getting a lot. And
Publix is tricking you with that. Look, Publix, I see you.
Well, I get it. It almost says with a mini pie, you can house this by yourself.
Exactly.
'Cause it's a mini pie.
Don't feel bad about the calories. It's mini.
Dude, you can't absolutely house this yourself.
But you shouldn't.
Well, you shouldn't do a lot of things.
Sure.
And I'm talking to you, Sinicki. There's a
Yeah.
lot of things you shouldn't be doing either.
That's like at least 4 full-size pieces of pie.
She's out of her mind. That is not 4 pieces.
It's two solid pieces, I'd say, right?
That's 1.5 slices of pie.
No, it's not.
That is 1.5 slices of restaurant pie.
Ain't nothing mini about that. Publix trick you and make you feel like, oh, I'm not as big of a ridiculously calorie-consuming maniac. It's mini.
Look, I got one for this one's for Denny's. I don't think he wants it because it's so good.
Did you have to get it out of your house? Is that what's going on?
Well, I got one for him yesterday, but
Yeah.
we both were craving key lime pie.
Oh, yeah.
And
where did it rate on the key lime pie scale? How yummy is it?
I'll give it this pie because I ate it last night. I'll give it 4.5 slices out of 5.
It's solid then.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's good. It's tough to turn down.
Yeah.
You get a little craving, a little itching for some key lime pie. Look out. Mini pie's getting house.
Yeah, man. This thing did not. It was gone, and it was gone within a commercial break.
That's not a mini pie. That's a mini lie. That's not mini.
I ate it during.
It looks delicious.
I ate it during.
It looks delicious.
I ate it during Wheel of Fortune, and it was a great round of Wheel of Fortune. It just everything hit.
Everything was just coming together.
It was nice,
Yeah.
man. And then instant. Oh, I feel guilty. I ate so much pie. We're going to post this on social media. We'll let the people say, is this a mini pie? I think it is.
Get out of here.
I would argue, what else are you going to call it?
Yeah.
There's a different size pie tin that qualifies as a mini pie. It is truly. There's another smaller size pie tin.
You were talking about the pie, the sweet potato pie, right?
And I consider those hand pies. 'cause
Those
they're-
aren't hand pies.
Well, they're the size of your hand. So that's why I would call. I mean, again,
You
this
put
is
that- yeah.
semantic. She's arguing about this, but it's really semantic. This is a mini pie.
Hand pies and mini pies are different things. That's a medium pie.
All right, cool. That rolls off the tongue. Everyone always says
I know,
that.
yeah.
Go to the bakery. Oh, that medium pie. Sir, what are you talking about? Are you drunk again?
Yeah. And what is the celebrity that has those pies?
Patti LaBelle.
Patti
They are
LaBelle.
delicious.
She doesn't do just sweet potato. I think she does other flavors
does
now
she?
too.
Okay.
And I
Yeah.
highly recommend bake 350 in your oven
Yeah.
and then put it in there, warm that baby up. It takes it to another level.
You must cook them a little bit more and make them a little more well done because they are kind of undercooked.
Honestly, they both are delicious. I love them cold. I love them warm. They're different experiences. And if you want just, I don't know, a different layer to it,
Yeah.
heat that baby up.
You know, one thing I've realized here today, you know a lot about pie.
I do, and that's why I get defensive with Virginia.
Yeah.
You know, who hasn't eaten a pie probably in the last 3 years.
It's been a minute.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Yeah, I mean, Virginia, how can you go against this guy? He's putting in the work.
I mean,
I mean, how many mini pies have you housed lately, Virginia?
I just don't like the mini lie on that mini pie because it ain't mini.
All right, well, we'll let people sound off. What should it properly be named?
Why does it annoy me so much? She's so against. I don't know. She annoys me. I don't know.
She's attacking your lifestyle.
Yeah,
She's attacking your way of life.
I can't.
You're a mini pie guy.
I can't really figure out exactly why,
Yeah.
but she's really annoying.
I'll bring you a mini pie tomorrow. I'll show you what a mini pie looks like. It ain't that.
Okay.
Can't believe it.
I hear
He's
you.
walking out.
Yeah. Coming up this weekend, you're going to have the 4th of July weekend. A lot of the festivities are going to be happening on Monday, the actual 4th, but you are going to have a couple other events are going to be going on this weekend. So here we are on our Wednesday with One Note, name that tune on deck. So we are going to be doing America songs to get you in the mood for 4th of July weekend coming up next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
While gas prices keep going up and up, the cost of taking a Brightline train is coming down, with fares starting at $10. Dump the pump and book your next ride on a Brightline train today at GoBrightline.com. Well, at the moment, no major incidents being reported on your roadways. 95 and the Turnpike up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. Traffic, a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
My name is Ed, Service Director at Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I want to make sure that your car is safe, operating properly, and will last as long as possible. That is why we are offering a free inspection, Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from the Palm Beach Airport, palmbeachmitsubishi.com.
Gotta tell you, the Xfinity internet is absolutely amazing. I was telling you earlier, it is binge watching season, so I want really great internet because that's how I stream all my favorite shows. I want reliability, I want speed, and I get all of that with Xfinity, and you can too. And you can get more. You could get unlimited internet streaming and Xfinity Mobile in a 3-for-1 bundle, all for what you would pay a wireless company for just one 5G unlimited line. It's absolutely unbelievable. You will get Xfinity internet, get unlimited data, and Wi-Fi equipment, including that free Flex 4K streaming box. It takes all your different apps. You can have your Netflix, you can have your HBO Max, you can have your Disney, your Amazon Prime, and you can jump to any show right there using the voice-controlled remote. It's absolutely amazing. You get it all for just $30 a month when you add an Xfinity mobile plan at regular rates and a 2-year rate guarantee, no term contract. Get it by going to Xfinity.com/341, call 1-800-XFINITY, or just visit an Xfinity store today and ask about the 3-for-1 bundle.
Response to Diamonds Direct's amazing finance offer has been off the charts, so we're extending it through this Saturday. You can go into the holiday weekend with some bling and spread your payments over 5 years with zero interest financing. Rings, earrings, bands, bracelets, colored gemstones, pick any item, pay nothing down, and enjoy 5 years zero interest financing. It's the best and smartest way to buy, but you can't wait any longer. The special offer ends this Saturday and will not be extended again. Only at Diamonds Direct in Boca Raton. Details and more at diamondsdirect.com.
Greg, why are you listening to the walls with that stethoscope?
Shh, Hewlett Man, I'm trying to hear if I have termites.
You know Hewlett offers a free Healthy Home termite inspection.
I'm sure they're just in there eating away. Now I need to have my house tinted. I'll have to pack up, move out. Oh, my.
Relax. Hewlett's no-tent termite service means no evacuation, no food removal, no pet boarding, and no stress. Guaranteed. Go to bugs.com. Unless you don't mind being eaten out of house and home.
I think those termites have eaten enough.
Just call Hewlett.
Squeeze.com juices, they really do work. I'm telling you, whether you meal replace with them or you skip a few meals and go the whole week and cleanse with them, I love Squeezed.com juices. You get all the vitamins, all the nutrition your body needs, but you slim down because you're not taking in all this extra food. I lost 9 pounds when I did it for 5.5 days. That is real weight. Squeezed.com juice cleanses. They work.
Dine in style at the historic Dolphin Bar and Shrimp House. Feast on delicious shrimp dishes. And share a bottle of wine with friends. Hungry for happy hour? Join them every day from 3 to 7 for half-off appetizers. Don't miss Sunday brunch featuring a waffle and omelet station. Oh, and create your own craft cocktail at the Bloody Mary and Mimosa Bar. The Dolphin Bar and Shrimp House on the river in Jensen Beach. Visit dolphinbar.com for menu information, their live music schedule, and reservations.
The body is a machine by itself. Given the right ingredients, during the right situation, some things can be healed naturally.
Football legend Emmitt Smith learned that pain pills and surgeries are only Band-Aids for chronic joint pain. A smarter, longer-lasting solution? Natural biologic treatments from QC Kinetics.
With QC Kinetics, it's that way. It's that natural process of allowing my body to actually heal itself.
With no downtime and no drugs, QC Kinetics regenerative pain treatments can repair and restore damaged tissue, bringing lasting pain relief in your knees, shoulders, hips, and lower back.
What I like about working with QC Kinetics is the natural aspect of it. The body has a way of reconnecting itself and re-healing itself.
Call QC Kinetics now for a free consultation.
If you tried other ways, there's a new method.
954-787-PAIN. That's 954-787-PAIN. Locations in Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach counties. 954-787-PAIN.
Babe.
Yes, honey.
We really need a date night. Can you Google Red Light Palm Beach? I heard it's amazing.
Red Light Palm Beach offers a jazz-infused culinary experience that features an intimate atmosphere with live music, craft food, and drink creations. Red Light is reservation only with limited seating available. The only way to enter is by knowing the secret code. To get your secret code, go to redlightpb.com and make your reservation today.
You have been involved in an accident. You need an attorney. At Hicks & Motto, we understand the importance of seeing and speaking directly with an experienced personal injury attorney immediately after your accident. You don't want a paralegal or case manager handling your case. You want the lawyers of Hicks & Motto to handle your case from the very beginning. Call me, Mike Motto, 561-683-2300. 561-683-2300. Let the lawyers of Hicks & Motto help you get your life back to normal. Hicks & Motto, 561-683-2300. Results matter.
If you're not feeling so great and you want to know, what is it exactly that I'm dealing with? The experts at MD Now are waiting for you. Walk into any one of their 55-plus state-of-the-art clinics. They are ready to treat, diagnose, and get you feeling better quickly. They also do prevention. They do everything. MDNow.com. Physician-led teams of healthcare professionals are waiting to help you feel better now. So go online and then just walk right in. MDNow.com to find the one nearest you.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Beat the heat this summer with these cool deals at hgreg.com. Go the extra mile with your car investments, saving more on your dream car and getting more for your trade-in. Visit hgreg.com this month on Military Trail, where you get the best car buys with zero compromises.
Your WPTV First Alert forecast calls for temperatures this morning in the mid to upper 70s and a few dotted showers pushing in from off the Atlantic. This afternoon, highs in the upper 80s, feeling like the triple digits with a 50% chance for scattered showers and storms. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Katya Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Blindster. Do you need new blinds or shades? Blindster.com offers custom-made blind shades and shutters shipped directly to you at prices less than big box retailers. Blindster blinds are easy to install and guaranteed to fit. Don't overpay for new blinds. Shop Blindster today and save big. Blindster.com.
What's hot now on the KVJ show?
Okay, it's kind of a big deal. We need your help today. We need you to, if you don't already have it, download the WRMF app. And then when it's open, we need you to stream the KVJ show. Listen that way today. We're kind of doing this whole big thing with our company, Hubbard, and our area here in South Florida wants to show the big bosses all the way in Minneapolis that we got all the best listeners. And so they're trying to get everybody to listen to our apps today. So if you can go and stream the KVJ show and then listen to our podcast, all that kind of stuff a little bit later on, listen to the station a little bit, we'd really appreciate it. We got 2 days left in this, but it's all part of the Pump Up Your Summer, where in exchange, we could give you $2,000 cash and a 4-day, 3-night stay at the Caribe Royale in Orlando. So if you go listen, please do, and enter the word stream in there. We'll basically pay you for streaming our show and our station. STREAM. That is the keyword you need right now in the WRMF app. 4-day, 3-night stay at the Caribe Royale, and $2,000 cash could be yours as you pump up your summer.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Well, a lot of people sounding off on these Publix key lime mini pies. Yeah, somebody's saying, yeah, it's absolutely amazing. I'm right there with the bird on that. And they say for some reason the mini version tastes better than the regular version.
I find the same thing with king-size candy bars. The king-size are great in theory, but the smaller ones, the taste is better.
Okay.
Sometimes the smaller ones are better. The ingredients are, I don't know, they just marry well.
Is that using a pie crust or is that using a graham cracker crumb crust?
That's a great question. It felt like
you ate a whole one last night.
I believe it went down so fast you couldn't tell, Virginia.
It really did go down pretty fast.
It barely hit his tongue. It just went mouth, throat.
I mean, when you asked me that question, I don't know. I have to go back in and test it out, get you some more
Time for
research.
another mini pie.
Well, I don't think Denny's is going to eat it, and it's hard to not eat it.
Yeah. It looks amazing.
So, I don't know.
Just sitting right there in front of you.
I'm having a tough time getting this whole thing going.
Well, people are debating as well, is that truly a mini pie? I'm just eyeballing and guessing. I'd say 5 to 6 inches circumference would be my guess. Does that seem about right to you, Denny's?
Yeah, I'm looking at the radius. I think you're right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the correct radius, Kevin.
All right.
Pie to crust numbers are spectacular because, I mean, it's all about the crust.
Well,
right?
if you take the circumference, Denny's, and then you times it 3.14.
That's true pie right there.
It truly needs to be 3.14.
It is. I would do anything to see Kevin have a bite of that.
Anything?
Anything.
Okay, Kevin, here's your chance. Name your price.
Okay.
She's ready.
He still wouldn't do it. That's how much he won't have the pie. He's like, nah, I'm not going to have the pie.
Damn.
There is some debate about the size of pies and what you name them. One text said, mini pies are the size of a cupcake.
Thank you.
That's what one person says.
They fit in the palm of your hand, not the whole circumference of your hand.
Okay.
Just the palm.
This is the debate.
Again, this is one of those things. It's going to be semantics. I mean,
yeah.
I get the fact that this is bigger than a regular mini pie, but nobody calls it a medium pie.
When you come on the radio and you say, I ate a mini pie, nobody's like, oh, he went nuts. They're all just like, oh, actually, he's being conservative. He's watching what he eats. That ain't a mini pie.
Somebody said we've always called those non-mini pies half pies. That's what one person calls them. And Scott, in our KVJ TV chat, he said, as a former pastry chef, that is a C 7-inch medium pie. A mini pie is 3 to 4 inches. That's what he says as a former pastry chef.
It's all semantics, Kevin.
Yeah,
what
you're
does
right.
it smell like?
Oh, it's so good.
I want to smell
That's one of my favorite Publix pies.
Me
right
too.
there. Yeah, if I smell it, I'm going to eat half of it.
Yeah, that's
why I'm
just
not
what it
gonna
is. It
smell
draws you in, right?
it smells
I'm
good.
staying away. It smells too
yeah.
good. I can smell it from here. I love the shaved almonds. I don't want to do that thing.
And I guess the numbers that really do matter. Somebody texted in. They said Google says the Publix mini key lime pie is over 3,000 calories.
There's no way. There's no way that's 3,000 calories.
Okay.
There's no way.
Yeah, it seems startling to me.
The probably it's got to be the big pie. The big pie.
And even the big pie, I think, is like $12.50 or something.
That one looks like it's 3,000 calories, though.
It's very decadent.
It's decadent.
You think this is 3,000 calories?
I kind of do.
Let's look it up. I don't think that one's 3,000.
I mean, 3,000?
No,
there's most meals aren't 3,000.
There's no way.
450 calories, 26% total fat, 20 grams of fat in it. Saturated fat is 15 grams. So that's what you're looking at.
So I was saying, and that might even be just half serving.
Yeah,
of
in
that.
fact, if you're looking at the mini mango key lime pie from Publix, that's 390 calories. So yeah, so that's off. You're right.
Yeah, it's
That's
pretty.
not that bad.
That's why this one's a good one.
It's just a good snack. That's why you go mini pie.
That's why you eat the mini
It's
pie.
practically like eating a salad.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
It's super delicious.
There you go. All right, coming up, we got 4th of July weekend. It is going to be nice that the 4th falls on a Monday, so it's going to be a 3-day weekend for pretty much everybody here. Lots of different festivities going on. Pretty much every single town has got something that is going to be going off for the 4th. There's even a couple of 4th of July activities that are going to be happening on Saturday and throughout the course of the weekend. We'll get to that, and we'll put that posted up for you so you can see what is going on all over South Florida here on our website at kvjshow.com. So today, for One Note Name That Tune, we're going to be doing America songs. Patriotic stuff here. America songs. So these are all songs that have an America, USA type vibe to it, okay? You're going to hear basically the first second of the song. You've got to correctly tell me what the title of the song is based on the first second. Here is song number 1. Okay. What are you thinking on this? Any idea what the correct title of this song is having to do with America? All right, Virginia, start with you. What did you write down for the correct answer?
That is Party in the USA, Miley Cyrus.
Okay, Bird, what you got?
Party in the USA.
Party
Okay.
in the USA.
Denny's, everybody got it. Okay, everybody perfect so far after 1. Okay, let's see what you got here for song number 2. Okay, what's the title of this song? Okay. All right, what do you think about that, Bird?
Only talking about American Girl, Tom Petty.
I have the
Denny's?
same American Girl.
Virginia, what'd you write down?
American Girl.
American Girl.
Oh yeah, alright. Take it easy, baby. Make it last all night. She was an American girl.
All right. Man, you guys are just, you're good Americans, aren't you?
So far.
Look at
These are
everybody.
pretty easy.
Okay.
I'm waiting for that Ralston curveball.
Oh, this could be a weird
The curvies are coming.
Mm-hmm. Okay, everybody perfect at 2. Song number 3, One Note Name That Tune. Yeah. Okay. What you think here? What you think? What do we got here? Denny's, what did you write down for the title of that song?
Born in the USA.
Virginia?
Born in the USA.
Bird?
Born in the USA.
All right.
Did a teenage Ralston like that song?
No, I hated it.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
Too soft.
I was not feeling that. Okay, here we go. Song number 4, One Note, name that tune. Okay. What is the title of this? All right. Virginia, what did you write down for the title of that song?
Oh, that is the delicious Lenny Kravitz, American Woman.
Okay, Burr, what'd you write down?
American Woman.
And Denny's?
Please wait for me.
All right.
American woman, stay away from me. American woman, mama, let me be. Don't come hanging round my door. I don't wanna see your face no more.
Amazing. Lenny Kravitz is 82 years old and looks so good. It's amazing.
I love what he's having.
Oh, no doubt. My goodness. All right, here we go. We have got a perfect score after 4. Can you keep it going through 5? One Note, name that tune. What's the title of this song? Okay. What do you think?
Oh, indeed.
What is the title of this song?
Starts off like Spin Doctors.
It sounds like some 80s stuff.
It does.
Yeah, what could that be? Title of this song.
It sounds like whoever sings it like this.
Okay. Okay. What are we thinking here? Okay, Bird, you get to lead us off. What is the title of that song?
Only talking about American Werewolf in London.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's a good guess.
That'd be a good one,
Is
yeah.
it, Denny's?
Denny's, what you got?
I mean, I put U.S. a-holes. That's all I can think of.
Is that a song? That's got to be.
It has to be.
Virginia, if you have it right, you win.
I don't feel good about
Well,
it.
she was
It sounds like "Open Your Heart" by Madonna.
She was quiet. So she was thinking.
Oh, wow.
That's not
Look
good.
out. Yeah, unfortunately, you have all missed this song. It is...
Oh, my gosh.
I feel good.
I should have got that one.
What movie was that from, Virginia?
Trading Places.
Rocky IV.
Sorry.
All right, let me see if we can get a tiebreaker here as
Oh.
everybody is still at 4. How about this one? Does anyone know the title of this song? Can we get a tiebreaker here? All right. Will we have a winner after this one? Okay. Denny's, what did you write down?
I can't remember the name. It sounds like Green Day.
Okay. Virginia, what did you write down?
Don't want to be an American idiot.
Oh, I couldn't remember the name
Bird,
of it.
what did you write down?
I put American Idiot.
Oh!
So what if being an American idiot? One nation controlled by the media. Information age of hysteria. It's going out to idiot America.
Okay, there you
that
go.
It gives me a slight American headache.
It does. I was not a
Well, the
fan.
good news is he's now British. So.
He's always sounded British.
He'll fit right in.
Yeah, he's gonna love the UK. All right, we got a tie with Virginia and Jaybird here today for being the best Americans. Denny's is the worst American.
Gosh, I'm so unpatriotic.
Yeah.
Get out of our studio.
I'm like Billy Joe. I got to get out of here.
Yeah. All right, coming up here in a second, got some digital drama on deck for you. Corbin is mad because his neighbor has a loud and annoying parakeet that starts a fight on social media that we're going to hear coming up in just a couple of minutes. And we got a KVJ TV song poll going on right now. What song do you want to hear? We have got in there a little Charlie Puth. We have got with Wiz Khalifa, See You Again. We've got Taylor Swift and Style. That is one of your options. We then have Rihanna's Umbrella, but people can't get enough of Usher. 39% of the people in the KVJ TV chat want to hear DJ Got Us Fallen in Love. Now on the KVJ show.
So we back in the club with our bodies rocking from side to side, side to side. Thank God the week is done. I feel like a zombie gone back to life, back to life. Hands up, yeah, suddenly we all got our hands up. No control of my body. Ain't I seen you before? I think I remember those eyes, 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 eyes. 'Cause baby tonight, the DJ got us falling in love again. Yeah, baby tonight, the DJ got us falling in love again. So dance, dance like it's the last night of your life. Life won't get you right. 'Cause baby tonight, the DJ got us falling in love again. Keep down and drinks like there's no tomorrow. That's just right now, 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 now. Gonna set the roof on fire. Gonna burn this motherfucker down, 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 down. Hands up. When the music drops, we both put our hands up. Put your hands on my body. Swear I've seen you before. I think I remember those eyes, 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 eyes. 'Cause baby tonight, the DJ got us falling in love again. Yeah, baby tonight, the DJ got us falling in love again. So dance, dance like it's the last night of your life. Life won't get you right. 'Cause baby tonight, the DJ got us falling in love again. Yeah, yeah. DJs, yeah. All around the world, come on. Listen. Hands up. Now when the music drops, I wanna see your hands up. 'Cause baby tonight, the DJ got us falling in love again. Yeah, baby tonight, DJ got us falling in love. Let go, falling in love. Oh, so dance, dance like it's the last night of your life. Life won't get you right. 'Cause baby tonight, the DJ got us falling in love again. Yeah, baby tonight, so the DJ got us falling in love again. Get your hands up, get your hands up. Come on. So dance, dance like it's the last night of your life. Life won't get you right. 'Cause baby tonight, the DJ got us falling in love again. Yeah. Thank you, DJ.
People fighting online, losing their minds. So we read the crazy crap they write and have a fun time. Well, get ready for this week's digital drama.
Couple fun little social media fights we got here. Thank you for doing the screenshotting and sending it to us. Mail at kvjshow.com. We got one with Corbin. He's mad because his neighbor's got a loud, annoying parakeet, and it's leading to a big old fight here. I will play the role of Corbin. We got Virginia playing the role of Luke. Bird, you can be Uma, and Denny's. You got two roles here. You got to be Ed and Ronnie.
Oh.
My goodness, huh?
It's a lot of weight to lift.
Yeah, it is.
Last week's performance must have resonated.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
It did.
Casting department took note here.
Kevin's been talking about it all week. Every time you leave the studio, Kevin goes, "Man, Denny's acting's really getting better."
Yeah, how about that Denny's? Oh yeah, how about that Denny's? He does. You tell your lessons are paying off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's what Corbin had to say. I'm gonna shoot my neighbor's parakeet if it doesn't shut the F up. This bird is making me lose my effing mind.
Is that the kind of parakeet that talks? Those things never stop taking dumps. Reminds me of my wife.
Oh, damn.
Hey, it's not cool to talk about shooting someone's pet. As an active member of the PETA organization, I'm deeply offended by your comments. That parakeet is somebody's child. Please, take this post down now.
Yo, it's a joke, Luke. Stop telling me what I can and can't post. Man up and stop sounding like a little bitch, yo. That parakeet needs to drop dead.
Anybody who jokes about killing a parakeet belongs in prison or in hell.
Thank you, Uma, for speaking up and being the voice that parakeets need.
Thank you for taking and stepping over my line, Virginia.
Oh, sorry.
I wasn't done talking, by the way. Parakeets are an endangered species. Even joking about it is too far.
Sorry. We need more Umas in this world and less Corbins.
I live next to Corbin, and that god-awful parakeet needs to die. Corbin is 100% right. That parakeet needs to meet its maker. It talks all through the night, and it keeps calling out for Anita.
Yeah, Ronnie, I hear the parakeet constantly saying, "Where's Anita? Where's Anita?" It's driving me nuts. I can't take it anymore.
Anyone on this thread who talks about harming the parakeet in any way, just know you've been reported. Parakeets are an endangered species for a reason. You'll be hearing from PETA very, very soon.
No. Are parakeets an endangered species? I did not know that.
Don't. We got to get the research. Suze, can you research that? Are parakeets endangered?
That's new to me. There's an abundance of parakeets.
Well,
I was like, in the store, they're all over the place.
Uma's trying to be a protector. She's
I hear
emotional.
you. Okay. All right, got another post here. This is with Chris posting up that he's got a broken air conditioner in his car. The AC is out. So he's going on social media to ask for some financial help, and it turns into a fight with his former lover. Because he's, again, crushing it, Denny's is going to play the role of Chris here.
Big D.
We know stars around here when we see them. I'll play the role of James. We'll have Virginia in here. Let me see. Is Virginia getting a role? No, I think Virginia got cut.
Big V?
Good. I got to go number 2 anyway.
Okay. Eva's going to be played by Bird. Okay.
All right, Chris kicking it off. Well, FML, this sucks. The air conditioning
Wait, hold on real quick. I'm sorry. I'm kind of looking here and...
There's a typo.
Yeah.
I think Virginia's James.
Okay.
Oh.
You'll be James.
So I don't get to go to the bathroom?
No. Okay.
Hold it in.
I thought I had a break.
All right. So Virginia is James. I will be April. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. Sorry about stepping on your line there, Denny's. I know it was very rude.
Oh, no. This
to disrupt a true actor like that.
Well, we're just kind of working it out here. It's a think tank.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead, Denny's.
Chris comes in hot here. Well, FML, this sucks. The air conditioning in my car broke. I've never had enough money to fix it. If you could spare some money, that would be amazing. Here's the link to my GoFundMe page.
Maybe if you didn't waste all your money on cigarettes and cam girls, you'd have enough money to get your air fixed. Just saying, Chris.
Oh, whatever, Eva. You're just butthurt because I ghosted you. Believe me, I had my reasons to ghost your ass.
Oh, whatever, Chris. I broke up with you, and you cried like a little bitch in the middle of the St. Lucie Ale House. I remember it vividly because me and my friends were embarrassed for you.
I have to back up Eva on this one. She did break up with you, Chris, in front of everybody, and you did cry like a little girl. But in Chris's defense, he was on Molly.
Eva, you suck. Leave Chris alone. You're a liar. You're just upset because you've been an assistant JV cheerleading coach for like the last 10 years, and you're a fat ass.
Oh.
Who ever heard of a roly-poly being a cheerleader coach?
If I'm so fat and awful, then why did Chris always want some of my loving? The only reason why Chris is out of my life is because I dumped him, not the other way around.
Damn. Go eat some more food, Eva, and then try and teach young kids how to jump. Uh-oh, earthquake. It's hilarious seeing a big, dumb elephant trying to do athletics.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's a little cold, man.
Jeez.
Wow.
I'm choosing to ignore Eva. I'm not only going to block her. I'm not going to block her. I apologize. Only mature children block other adults. Thank you to all who donated to my GoFundMe page. If I can get up to 5,000, I'll be sitting pretty.
Wow.
I don't know if he's going to get 2 rolls.
Damn,
next week.
it was on the last line, too.
Yeah.
I saw that I was closing, I got bummed out.
That's it. Yeah, it's always about how you finish, too. Yeah. Yeah.
That's what to remember, Denny's.
Yeah, that's some tough stuff. All right, well, if you see anything fun that you'd like to see us recreate on the show, do a screenshot and send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your dirt of the day, I don't know if you saw yesterday, certainly a lot of drama surrounding the former darling of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Nene is now suing Andy Cohen and Bravo. What's going on with this whole thing? They used to love her. Now they hate her. Coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
While gas prices keep going up and up, the cost of taking a Brightline train is coming down, with fares starting at $10. Dump the pump and book your next ride on a Brightline train today at GoBrightline.com. Well, at the moment, no major incidents being reported on your roadways, 95 and the Turnpike up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. Traffic, a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits, 97.9 WRMF.
Hi, it's Jack, sales manager at Palm Beach Mitsubishi. New vehicles are hard to come by, but here at Palm Beach Mitsubishi, yes, we have inventory, and yes, we'll save you money. Cha-ching. That's Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from the Palm Beach Airport. PalmBeachMitsubishi.com.
It's official. Tijuana Flats now has carnitas. Yes! We're turning up the Tex-Mex flavors full blast with our new cranked up carnitas. Try our new Queso Blanco Carnitas Chimichanga, the Chipotle Barbecue Pork Tacos topped with bacon and barbecue sauce, and the Spicy Habanero Carnitas Burrito. And try our new Dueling Queso Appetizer featuring new Queso Blanco. Order carnitas now at TijuanaFlats.com.
3-day weekends are the stuff happiness is made of, especially when it's time for Haverty's July 4th sale, where literally everything is on sale. Sadly, every 3-day weekend has to end eventually, but your new furniture will bring you happiness for years to come. Haverty's, we furnish happiness.
Are you ready for the best Orlando getaway ever? Treat yourself to the perfect summer escape at Caribe Royale Orlando. Relax in our newly redesigned suites. Splash in our tropical pools and 75-foot water slide. Dine in our award-winning restaurants. Enjoy spa, tennis, and more. Plus, enjoy complimentary transportation to all Disney theme parks. Book our summer escape offer from $175 per night, including breakfast for 2, discounted parking, and late checkout. Only at Caribe Royale Orlando, a Walt Disney Good Neighbor hotel. Book now at CaribeRoyale.com/summer.
Summer is in full swing and the deals are heating up at Lowe's. Find 4th of July savings to keep your yard looking healthy the whole season. Protect your soil from the heat with a bag of Scott's Naturescapes mulch, now 3 for $10. And celebrate the 4th with our select 2.5-quart red, white, and blue annuals, 2 for $10. Find more savings this 4th of July at Lowe's. Home to any budget, home to any possibility. Valid 6/23 through 7/6 while supplies last. Annuals offer in-store only. Actual plant size and selection varies by location. Excludes Alaska and Hawaii.
First the airplane, then the moon. Now, strawberries in lattes. One small step for strawberry and one large leap for latte kind. Then, we took an even larger leap and made it $3 for a medium for DD Perks members. Dunkin's new strawberry layered sips. Try the new strawberries and cream layered iced latte or the new strawberry layered lemonade. Sip on real strawberries. DD Perks members get a medium now for $3. America runs on Dunkin'. Participation may vary. Limited time offer. Terms apply.
Welcome back to Bug Talk with Greg. My guest is the Hewlett Man. Caller, you're on the air.
I've got an ant problem.
Well, I got a crazy aunt. If I told you what she did at our last family reunion.
No, I have ants in my house.
Don't worry, ma'am. Hewlett's Extermination Barrier creates a defense around your home that keeps those ants out. Our family-friendly treatment also keeps out roaches, fleas, and spiders.
Ooh, spiders.
And it's pet-friendly. Visit Hewlett@bugs.com for more.
Another problem solved on Bug Talk.
Yeah, right. Just call Hewlett.
Just call Hewlett.
If you've got pain, QC Kinetics wants to get rid of it. Who wants to live with pain? Not me, not you, not anybody. QC Kinetics is all about regenerative medicine to help your body heal itself. I tried it last year. I was super impressed. This is the kind of stuff that was only available for like super wealthy people or athletes. And now it's available for regular people like us who hurt ourselves dancing. It's your knees, it's your back, it's your shoulders, it's your hips, it's everything. They can help get rid of your pain with no pain pills, no steroids, and no surgery. QC Kinetics. Call for a free consultation today and let them get you in today. Call 1-800-399-0339. That's 1-800-399-0339. Call QC Kinetics 1-800-399-0339.
ARS Rescue Rooter, your home experts in heating, cooling, and air quality. Expert service makes for satisfied customers. Visit ars.com/Vero-Beach today.
Honey, I think something bit me.
Maybe it's just a rash?
Oh no, could it be an allergic reaction?
You don't always know what's wrong. Just know that whatever it is, Baptist Health is here to take care of you. Because when you need care, there's no time for guessing games. We've got you covered with urgent care online or in person and emergency care. Go to baptisthealth.net/getcarenow.
Direct Auto Insurance is for uncompromisers, the people who refuse to make trade-offs in life. Like Marcus, when his old car insurance terms got so strict that he couldn't afford to drive anymore, do you think he turned to a bus that runs late? No, but he did find flexible cash payments with Direct Auto that allowed him to drive instead of compromise. With flexible payments that let you choose when you pay, like on payday, you too can stop compromising and keep driving. Get a quote today at directauto.com. Rates and pay plans vary. Terms apply. How you buy can affect price. National General Group, Winston-Salem.
Are you feeling tired, sluggish? Are these kids working you over in the summertime because they're not in school and they're always like, I'm bored? Begin Anew understands that you're tired and that you feel like you're losing your youth. Begin Anew, South Florida's premier luxury med spa, is ready to give you back all kinds of fun treatments to renew that youth, restore that beauty. They've got everything from the lasers and the cool sculpting to helping you with sexual performance treatments. And at Begin Anew, they've got the Morpheus 8 breakthrough microneedling treatment. It tightens skin anywhere on the face or the body. It even reduces the appearance of scars. Morpheus 8, buy it now and get a free PRP treatment valued at $300. Conveniently open till 8 p.m. Monday through Saturday. It's Begin Anew in Jupiter on Indiantown Road in the Fresh Market Plaza. BeginAnewMed.com.
Call your legal team at Anidjar & Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio, get up to an EPA estimated 50 miles per gallon at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, a judge stepped in and gave both sides 45 days to figure it out and negotiate before they have to go to arbitration. Nene Leakes is suing Andy Cohen, Bravo Television Network, and the company that produces The Real Housewives of Atlanta. She claims that she spoke out about racist behavior. She said she was called the N-word by other castmates. She said that because of her support of the Black Lives Matter movement, that she was forced off the series in the year 2020. And she says she wants to be paid for all the new seasons that she's not a part of, that she at one point was the highest earning housewife in Bravo history. She broke all the records and was a regular for 10 seasons.
Okay.
Dang.
All right.
She is suing. In other news, it looks as though your boy, remember the guy that we were talking to through the fence at the baseball game, Bryce Harper.
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He has to undergo surgery and is expected to miss 6 weeks of playing because of this whole surgery thing. And we only hope he feels better quickly because we need more hot guys out there.
Yeah, he was hit by a pitch on his hand, and it was kind of an interesting exchange. And people love Bryce Harper. Because the pitcher was saying, I didn't mean to do it, because, sometimes there was a huge fight that broke out the other day in a baseball game in Virginia because they were headhunting. They were throwing at people's heads.
On purpose?
Mike Trout.
Yeah, and they said enough's enough, so they just opened up. It turned into a big old street brawl. People were out there with pipes and chairs. Somebody got hit with a sink.
What?
It was crazy.
Yeah, there was some kind of ox running on the field. It was crazy.
Insane.
So dramatic.
And so when Bryce Harper got hit, that's always kind of a thing. And so the pitcher was like, I didn't mean to do it. And he's like, I know you didn't. So they're yelling back and forth some bro love. And unfortunately, it did break his finger and his thumb.
Baseball's getting a little soft. Oh,
Gotcha.
I'm sorry.
Maybe they need to hit people with a
that
sink.
fight wasn't soft.
No,
yeah.
that one fight wasn't soft.
That was
Kevin
not
is
soft.
right.
Nothing soft about that one.
And finally here, Wendy Williams says that she is never coming back to her television show or doing any kind of television. She says she wants to do a podcast instead.
I mean, we have the clip, but you kind of nailed it.
Yeah. I mean, how long is the clip?
I mean, I think
Let's hear it. I want to hear what she has to say. How does she sound? Because she's battling a bunch of different medical conditions, and we haven't really heard from her at all this whole year.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Podcast, which, by the way, podcast everyone has. But when you're famous, podcast will make more money for me than doing the Wendy Williams show. So, podcast. What we're going to do, podcast, will be with a certain person, and then we will continue podcast. And, honestly, I don't know what podcast is.
She drops the word podcast like a Kardashian drops the word like.
Drink every time she says podcast.
My goodness, podcast, what?
Podcast.
We're going to do podcast.
So what are you doing again, Wendy? I'm confused. Podcast.
It's not a podcast. It's podcast.
Just podcast.
Podcast.
Yeah.
She sounds like she's at least got her abilities back. She may not have her full understanding of what a podcast is.
Huh. Okay.
She's dealing with, the Graves' disease. Now something new that I had never heard that she was dealing with, lymphedema, which has left her with barely any feeling in her left foot. Oh, my gosh. So, I guess the podcast will be less physically demanding. And she says she's going to do podcast better than anyone.
Oh, okay. Better than anyone.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
All righty.
It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife.
Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Well, the one thing we've learned after watching Motley Crue roll through South Florida a couple weeks ago with Vince Neil, it's not so easy being kind of an 80s era hair band and still keep it together. Age gets the best of you, and it kind of messes with your voice a little bit. It definitely messes with your body. And if you keep up the same kind of lifestyle you had in 1989, it's really tough to maintain that past 2009 or 2019 or even longer. I guess Axl Rose kind of showed this off as well. He was struggling through Welcome to the Jungle at a Guns N' Roses show at a festival in Norway earlier this month, and the comments on social media weren't great about his singing.
Welcome to the
Okay, all right, there you go. Oh, that's kind of rough. Yeah.
Does all the songs sound like that?
Oof. Ah.
Oh, I gotta go back and watch that.
It's rough, let me tell you. And the crowd is just kind of saying that there's no movement in the crowd. They're just like, did we pay for this?
Maybe drop down a key. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, I don't know. Yeah, or just maybe drop out. Just be like, hey, man, I can't do this anymore, I mean, you don't see Michael Jordan out there trying to dunk a basketball, do you? It just kind of happens, right?
He's very mellow these days.
Yeah. And if that's not embarrassing, Kiss kind of trumped Guns N' Roses when they displayed the Australian flag during a show in Vienna, Austria.
Oh, no.
If you don't know geography, Australia and Austria are not the same country, and their flags are radically different.
They also got busted lip syncing the other day. There's a video going around.
Yeah, you know, either you lip sync or you sound like... There's just really no two good ways around it. What are you going to do, you know? They can't win. All right, coming up, makeup or breakup, or maybe just breakup emails coming up next.
Holding me back, gravity's holding me back. I want you to hold out the palm of your hand. Why don't we leave it at that? Nothing to say, when everything gets in the way. Seems you cannot be replaced, and I'm the one who'll stay. Oh, in this world, it's just us. You know it's not the same as it was. In this world, it's just us. You know it's not the same as it was. As it was. As it was. You know it's not the same. Answer the phone. Harry, you're no good alone. Why are you sitting at home on the floor? What kind of pills do you want? Ringing the bell, and nobody's coming to help. Your daddy lives by himself. He just wants to know that you're well. Oh, in this world, it's just us. You know it's not the same as it was. In this world, it's just us. You know it's not the same as it was. As it was. As it was. You know it's not the same. Go home, get headlines, feed internet. I don't wanna talk about the way that it was. Leave America, 2 kids follow her. I don't wanna talk about us doing it first. As it was. You know it's not the same as it was. As it was. As it was.
All right, makeup or breakup. We got your emails here, mail at kvjshow.com. What do you think about this one? Man, oh man. That Supreme Court decision on Friday is screwing everything up, including people's relationships. It says here, I've been with my boyfriend for 6 months, and it's been one fun, awesome party. We didn't even have our first fight until Friday. When the ruling came down from the Supreme Court on Roe versus Wade, I was so angry and emotional, and I thought that he would be my rock. When I told him what had happened, he just said, well, it's about time. That was not what I was wanting to hear at that moment. So all the anger I have for the Supreme Court was unleashed on him. Needless to say, our weekend plans were ruined, and I left it on Sunday with, I just don't know if I can be with a guy who is pro-life. He told me that he doesn't want our beliefs to end our relationship, and he said he can respect my opinion if I can respect his. I just don't know if I can. Are there relationships that are working with people on opposite sides of this opinion, or any other polarizing opinion this strong? Do I give our relationship another chance, or just realize there is nothing but more fighting in our future? Okay. There are relationships that do make it where you have strong, polar, opposite opinions on big issues.
the matters of the heart issue, and it's hard to stay together, in my opinion, when it comes to matters of the heart issues, if you guys are on polar opposite sides of one another.
And especially if you guys both are vocal and strong-willed and want to talk about your position.
Yes.
The only way you can make this work is if you decide that you're just not going to talk about it.
Yeah, my mom and dad were on the opposite sides of the political spectrum, and they didn't really talk about it. It wasn't something that was, because they weren't really both into politics that much. They just were. They kind of had their own view, and that was pretty much. It never got in the way of the relationship.
You said in your first line you'd gone 6 months, and it had been one fun, awesome party until Friday. So for 6 months, you were able to have an awesome relationship without talking about the decision. And now that it's been front and center, you had really your first big fight. If you can both say, hey, look, we're just going to agree to disagree, and you can put that behind you, and you're not going to flaunt it in each other's faces, and you can move on and still respect their opinion and keep yours, I think you can stay together.
But I do think it's tough when it's matters of the heart, and you really, because matters of the heart are issues you really believe are right, whatever that is.
Yeah.
And that's going to be tough to get through, because people aren't quiet about matters of the heart issues. That's the time when people do speak up and things get emotional.
You've got to love your person more than you love being right.
Yeah. The only warning I do put out is I think that this is the beginning of a big political fight that will be happening across America and in different states. And Florida, there's going to be some level of a fight, as tomorrow the deadline for an abortion drops from 24 weeks down to 15. And so there are people that are already challenging that decision. And so if you are an advocate and you're going to be front and center, and he's an advocate and he's going to be front and center fighting on the other side, I don't think he's going to work.
And that's what I'm saying. Yeah. And if you have that kind of a situation, I don't see how it could work.
Yeah.
That'd be tiring too.
It would. But if you can kind of park and it's not a front and center discussion you have every single day, your relationship's going to be fine. If not, then yeah, you guys are done. All right. Another email here says, make up or break up. He sent bikini photos of my sister to his friends. It says, my sister was in town last weekend from Atlanta, and we spent some time together paddleboarding with my boyfriend. We then went back to my parents' house and hung out at their pool and tiki bar for the rest of the day. His phone was on the bar when I saw a text pop up that had some graphic language in it about some sexual activities to a girl that I know you can't say on the radio. It was so startling that I asked my boyfriend, who's that text from? Well, he whipped his head around in a panic from the conversation he was having with my sister. He said it was nothing, and he tried to put his phone away. Admittedly, I was strongly buzzed, and I laid into him until he showed me that text thread. It was from one of his friends, and the girl he was talking about was my sister. And then as I looked at the thread, I noticed there were actually 3 other guys on the thread. The thread started with a photo of my sister on her paddleboard earlier in the day in her bikini with the text saying, so how hot is my girlfriend's sister? There were many tasteless comments and 4 more bikini photos throughout the course of the day. My boyfriend said he was just trying to play matchmaker for his friends. I told him it was tasteless. We fought. I never told my sister about it. My boyfriend has been very apologetic and said he was not the one making the inappropriate comments. He also blamed his bad judgment on the alcohol he'd been drinking all day. We've been together for 7 months, and normally he is really awesome. Could you forgive this?
Yeah, I think I could forgive it. I mean, you have to really say, look, dude, this is family. We don't set up family to be talked about like this on social media. It's just not cool. If you want to set her up with maybe some of your friends, do that privately. Don't put her out there like a piece of meat. She's my sister.
Yeah, Wallace Pennington's heard enough. I'm definitely out.
Out on that.
Yeah, you're a pig.
Yeah, obviously he finds the sister very attractive, or he wouldn't pass it off to his buddies.
It's so layered with annoying stuff. Yeah, A, he thinks your sister's hot, he wants to get with her, and he's got a text thread, and he's taking pictures of her without her knowing too.
And then throughout the day, he was taking more pictures and posting those. Like, it's just like, all right.
He's texting them. Yeah, it's not going on social.
For me, I wouldn't jive like that. I would be upset about that because you don't think that's going down, and I don't like little secrets and pictures being taken and threads going on. That ain't my cup of soda. I'm actually out on this one. But you'll get some kind of email. Bird's a bitch.
Mm-hmm. To me, it's a character issue. There's no respect in there, and that would be my concern. Is where's your level of respect for women? Look, you can look with your eyes, and be like, yeah, she looks really good and she's really hot, but you then creepily taking 4 photos throughout the course of the day, sending it to your friends, and there is a text thread that is going on with a lot of crass comments.
I mean, AJ in the chat room says he's just trying to be a good wingman. I hear you. You're going to get some people who think that.
Yeah, and he's trying to say, all I did was take a photo and I said, hey, how hot is my girlfriend's sister? And then that started, it's chum to the sharks. And they go after it.
You're in the realm of slimy. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
You're slimy adjacent. You've got a little slime on you.
Yeah. Penelope says a lot of guys do stuff like this. Not all of them are stupid enough to get caught. I think, and where he really got dumb, he got careless. Later in the day, his phone's sitting on the bar.
Drinking.
Boom, it pops up, and his girlfriend looks over and reads, wait, that's
what?
Filthy. Like, what is going on here? What is this comment about?
Girls do this too now. Girls do this
You're right.
too.
Yeah, I mean, we flipped it around.
This ain't just a guy thing.
You could see a girl doing this,
Of
be
course.
like, isn't my boyfriend's brother so hot? And then girls like saying equally as crass comments back and forth in a text thread. So you dump that girl.
Yeah. I think it's more about how he's talking about how hot the sister is.
Okay. Heather says he's not slimy. He's adjacent slimy.
Well, I mean, I'm saying you're in the arena of the arena of where don't be surprised when drama happens. You're in that arena of you're doing stuff that's gonna get. Because I can see people doing that and then being shocked. Why are you so mad about this?
Well, it's her sister, okay? If you're dating her, you should look at that sister like you would look at your own sister and respect her and not want her to be a piece of meat for your goofy friends while you're drinking. Like, it just feels like something you would never do to your own sister, so why would you do it to your girlfriend's sister?
Okay. That feels like one I can have Suits put up a KVJ TV poll, because I am kind of curious where people would fall on that. Your boyfriend takes bikini photos of your sister and starts a tasteless thread with his friends. Is that a makeup or a breakup? We'll see what KVJ TV has to say on that one. And another email here says, makeup or breakup, he has a business with his ex. Says, for the first time ever, I find myself in a relationship with a guy who is divorced. But my situation is even more unique because my boyfriend owns a bar with his ex. They're successful, but not successful enough that he doesn't still have to work a lot, especially on the weekends. There are a lot of late nights, even on the weekend. Plus, he and his wife have had a cordial breakup, and they don't avoid each other much at work. I hate being insecure about this, and I know that I need to trust him, but it's hard. Plus, I heard you guys talking once about how high infidelity is in the bar and restaurant business. So not only could he cheat with his ex, but he could also be cheating with some other random. Am I dumb for being in this relationship? It's been 4 months and everything has been awesome. I just know that I am falling hard for this guy, and if it's going to end, I'd rather it happen before the love stage. Are you in or out?
I'm out.
Walls out?
Well, because there's just it's already starting off with drama. There's already little things that because you're already insecure. There's an ex involved. They own a bar. Mm-hmm. It's a lot for the beginning.
Walls has left the building.
Walls is out.
I don't know. Maybe it's me, right? Maybe it's me.
It's too early in this relationship. What'd she say? 4 months?
4 months. And
you can't be telling him to get rid of his business with his ex-wife.
Oh, he's not. She's not. That's not at all what her point is. Her point is she knows that.
Yeah.
He's locked into this. It's just, I'm here at the threshold of love. I'm 4 months in. I'm really falling hard for this guy, and he owns a bar restaurant with his ex-wife. They're there a lot. Plus, there's just other random girls that are always coming in. Should I, before I get too emotionally entwined with this guy, bail out on it now? She's never dated a guy that's been divorced, especially a guy that has a business with his ex-wife.
We always bring our own experiences into these things. You know what I'm saying? So if you got a point of view, it's probably because you've been through it before. And I just know in the past, anytime I've gotten involved with somebody and there's still the ex lingering around, and I'm not talking about where there's a kid involved, because I get how the ex would have to be involved. But when the ex is just around a lot, it doesn't usually end great. in my personal experience.
It's a
always
challenge.
there's always an
Yeah.
extra level of drama.
It's a challenge, and I don't know this guy. This guy could be a really great, decent, upstanding guy that just owns a bar, and he's divorced, and his ex-wife is the part owner. So he still could be really awesome. And if you've got a really awesome guy, just because he co-owns a bar with his ex-wife and he's in the restaurant biz, doesn't mean that infidelity is in his future.
You don't have to blow this thing up yet because, yeah, there's a lot of things that you're going to be like, ooh, looking sideways and sniffing around about. But he hasn't given you any reason to break up with him.
No.
Why would you break up with him when you don't even know if it's going to work out or not?
Well, unless there's some kind of a weird thing with the ex still going on, and she says there's not.
No.
So just it's silly to break up and make trouble before there is trouble. Like, stop being
Right.
dramatic, calm down, have fun with this guy, enjoy the free drinks, which that's awesome.
Well, just think about how it would sound if she sat down to break up with him and he's like, why are you breaking up with me? She's like, well, you own a bar with your ex-wife and there are other girls that you could sleep with.
There's other girls you can sleep with at Publix.
Right.
Like,
his response would be like, wait, what?
What?
I'm getting dumped because of this?
you're insane and you're making trouble where there is no trouble yet.
Yeah, I agree.
Just keep an eye on the
Yeah.
situation. Have fun. Enjoy dating a guy who owns a bar and loosen up.
I think it's a breakup only because I think look, man, you got to have a certain temperament to date somebody that's in the bar business. And if you're going to be insecure about this so early, I don't know if it's going to be the right situation for you. The bar and then the ex, and you're already worried emailing a radio station. I think you might be too insecure for the relationship.
Well, you're the problem. Just look at yourself and just know that you're the problem because he hasn't done anything wrong for him to be broken up with. You are making this a dramatic, insecure situation because you are the problem.
And that's why I think they should break up.
Okay. Yeah, I think just strap on your security and stay in the relationship. That's my thought. It's a good life lesson. Good little exercise for you. Have better self-esteem.
We helped no one, Kevin.
I feel like I helped.
No, I'm just
I feel like we cut through it.
I feel like I am always so spot on.
This is an interesting one, though, too. We had the KVJ TV poll. Your boyfriend takes bikini photos of your sister and starts a text thread with his friends. Do you make up or break up? 84% are saying break up.
Wow.
Yeah. But that's kind of our chat room. So
It was a text thread, too. I thought at first when you read it, I thought it was a social media post.
No.
It was a text thread. That's different. Because a lot of guys do have this. I know Panda has this with some of his squirrely buddies. They have text threads going with very inappropriate stuff on it. But it's not meant for me to look at. So I don't look at it because I don't care to look at it. But just know that guys do this, and it's not necessarily like him trying to come for your sister and make her look horrible.
How does it make it better if it's social media compared to, I don't get it.
Because social media is for everyone to see, and a text thread is only a few guys on it. It's a private thing where social media is public.
If you put those photos up on social media...
And they go public, but that's even worse, I think. What are you talking about?
Definitely worse.
Didn't have her permission?
Definitely worse.
All right.
But I'm just saying, I know Panda is very respectful, and he's got tasteless threads with his buddies.
Okay.
It happens.
One of his buddies, I don't have any with them.
Whatever.
I do not. I know the ones I get would be the ones you send me of his dong, which you have done before.
That's what wives are for.
Panda doing that helicopter. I'm like, oh, I don't want to see this.
Coming up here in a couple of minutes, we got a battle of the generations. We got millennials versus Gen X today. The millennials have tied it back up with Gen Z at 26 wins apiece, so they can actually take the lead if they pound down on Gen X today. Millennials, we need you. If you know your pop culture trivia between the age of 26 to 41, we'll take you. And for a Gen Z or Gen X, we are looking for age 42 to 57. So 42 to 57, call us up, 877-979-WRMF. We'll play next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
While gas prices keep going up and up, the cost of taking a Brightline train is coming down, with fares starting at $10. Dump the pump and book your next ride on a Brightline train today at GoBrightline.com. Well, at the moment, no major incidents being reported on your roadways. 95 and the Turnpike up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. Traffic, a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
Hi, my name is Dario, sales consultant at Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I know it's a challenging time to find affordable vehicles in this current market. That's why I'm here to help you save money with the new fully loaded Mitsubishi Outlanders. Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from Palm Beach Airport, palmbeachmitsubishi.com.
One sip of ice cold drinks at McDonald's got me like, sheesh! Slide through the drive-thru ASAP from June 14th to July 3rd and get a McCafe Frappe, smoothie, or a Minute Maid slushie in flavors like strawberry watermelon or the new tropical mango. Order a small for just $1.79. Because when it's time for a refresh, just know that it's more than a drink. It's a McDonald's drink. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Limited time only. Cannot be combined with any other offer or compliment. Minute Maid is a registered trademark of the Coca-Cola Company.
No matter what I get, it's 20% off every day when I spend $1 on the McDonald's app. So yesterday was my please the whole fam on the way to the game meal. Today is my finally get them to stop asking, are we there yet meal. Who knows what tomorrow will be? Maybe a delicious crispy chicken sandwich all for myself meal. Whatever it is, it's a win. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Offer valid through December 31st, 2022 at participating McDonald's. Valid once a day. Excludes tax. McD app download and registration required.
Tired of those high electric bills? Well, they're only going to get higher as the temperatures continue to go up. And if you're sick of it and you'd like to lower that bill, consider rooftop solar. I mean, why pay for electricity when you can produce it for a lot less? People have rooftop solar. They're paying maybe $6 to $8 a month on their electric bill, and they're saving $600 to $800 a year in electricity costs. You want to be one of these people? Well, get your free home solar assessment like my wife and I did with Han Solar, South Florida's #1 solar professional. You can pay nothing down out of pocket and qualify for no payments up to 1 year. Don't worry about your credit. They'll work with you. No credit, bad credit is not a problem for Han Solar. So get that free home solar assessment by going online to hansolar.com, HANSOLAR.com.
Response to Diamonds Direct's amazing finance offer has been off the charts, so we're extending it through this Saturday. You can go into the holiday weekend with some bling and spread your payments over 5 years with zero interest financing. Rings, earrings, bands, bracelets, colored gemstones, pick any item, pay nothing down, and enjoy 5 years zero interest financing. It's the best and smartest way to buy, but you can't wait any longer. The special offer ends this Saturday and will not be extended again. Only at Diamonds Direct in Boca Raton. Details and more at diamondsdirect.com.
Greg, why are you listening to the walls with that stethoscope?
Shh, Hewlett man, I'm trying to hear if I have termites.
You know Hewlett offers a free Healthy Home termite inspection.
I'm sure they're just in there eating away. Now I need to have my house tinted. I'll have to pack up, move out. Oh, my.
Relax. Hewlett's no-tent termite service means no evacuation, no food removal, no pet boarding, and no stress. Guaranteed. Go to bugs.com. Unless you don't mind being eaten out of house and home.
I think those termites have eaten enough.
Just call Hewlett.
Car crash, slip and fall. Call Hicks and Motto, attorneys at law, 561-683-2300. You have questions, we have answers. Hicks and Motto. Results matter.
561-683-2300. Hicks and Motto.
You know, hurricane windows are just one of those things you got to have in South Florida. All the home buyers are looking for them. It brings up the value of your home and brings down the cost of your insurance. I am on phase 3 with BNT Windows and Doors. I love the team there. I think they're amazing. They just finished Kevin's, and he's completely fortified. Here we are in hurricane season, and you are ready, Freddie.
Yeah, the house looks great. The looks are amazing, but the security is something else. And the other thing I didn't even expect is how much more quiet the house is now. I just let you know, my goodness, there's a big difference. And I think we all would like to have a quiet house and to keep the noises of the street in the street. That's what a BNT window and door is going to do for you. So jump on it and get it going today, because you're going to love the peace of mind and the quiet.
They use custom PGT products, and PGT just makes the best-selling window and door on the market. So you have the best installers with BNT, and you have the best product with PGT. Go to bntwindowsanddoors.com.
For the 4th year in a row, Cleveland Clinic Florida has been ranked South Florida's #1 hospital by U.S. News and World Report. No other hospital in the area holds the same commitment to their patients day after day, year after year. From our team of expert caregivers To a wide range of specialties, we deliver the care you need. For routine checkups, for life-enhancing treatments, for every care in the world. Cleveland Clinic, Florida.
Babe,
Yes, honey.
we really need a date night. Can you Google Red Light Palm Beach? I heard it's amazing.
Red Light Palm Beach offers a jazz-infused culinary experience that features an intimate atmosphere with live music, craft food, and drink creations. Red Light is reservation only with limited seating available. The only way to enter is by knowing the secret code. To get your secret code, go to redlightpb.com and make your reservation today.
You want to do something that is a no-brainer life changer? Well, that is hormone replacement therapy at Wellington Anti-Aging. It is a no-brainer life changer for many reasons. One, we all want to feel good in our own skin. We want confidence, and you can get that with hormone replacement therapy because it helps you maintain lean muscle, a better metabolism, better-looking physique. There, the confidence goes. Plus, it also makes you feel better with your energy as well. You start to get a little bit more run down. You need more naps as you get older if you haven't noticed. Well, that's all because of your hormones, because in your mid-20s to early 30s, you start to lose them. It starts to affect the way that you feel. So if you want to look better and you want to feel better, hormone replacement therapy is something that is so good. Even insurance companies recognize it, and a lot of times they'll pick up the cost of the treatments. Ladies, you have so many hormones, more than guys do, that you definitely want to look into this. Get them balanced. Get them regulated, and go where I go. Get your free consultation by calling today or going online to WellingtonAntiAging.com. That's WellingtonAntiAging.com.
Workers' compensation claim, Gordon and Partners, 561-333-3333.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Beat the heat this summer with these cool deals at hgregg.com. Go the extra mile with your car investments, saving more on your dream car and getting more for your trade-in. Visit hgregg.com this month on Military Trail, where you get the best car buys with zero compromises.
Your WPTV First Alert forecast calls for temperatures this morning in the mid to upper 70s and a few dotted showers pushing in from off the Atlantic. This afternoon, highs in the upper 80s, feeling like the triple digits with a 50% chance for scattered showers and storms. I'm WPTV First Alert meteorologist Katya Hall for 97.9 WRMF.
This report is sponsored by Blindster. Do you need new blinds or shades? Blindster.com offers custom-made blind shades and shutters shipped directly to you at prices less than big box retailers. Blindster blinds are easy to install and guaranteed to fit. Don't overpay for new blinds. Shop Blindster today and save big. Blindster.com.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
All right, you only got 2 more days to score $2,000 in cash in a 4-day, 3-night stay at the Caribe Royale Orlando to pump up your summer. What you need is the keyword STREAM, STREAM. Take that to our WRMF app. If you don't have it, it's free. You can download it in your app store. Just go there and type in WRMF, download it, start listening and streaming the KVJ show. You can listen to us live and then listen to the radio station all day long because Randy has got another keyword for you that is going to be coming up after 10 a.m. You can double your chances for $2,000 in cash in that trip to Orlando when you pump up your summer.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
All right, time for another battle of the generations. The millennials have tied it up with Gen Z, 26 wins apiece. They can actually move into the lead if they can whoop up on Jaybird's Gen X group here today.
Old people unite!
Yes, that's what we're going to find out here. For our millennials, we've got Leo from Coral Springs. What's going on, Leo?
Hi, the guys. Let's get him.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Fire.
Leo roar.
Yeah. Roar. All right, very nice. And we've also got for our Gen Xers here today from Port St. Lucie, it is Cindy. Hello, Cindy.
Hi, good morning.
Aw, Cindy, you know I love the pizzle. Love Port St. Lucie. Y'all my people.
I'm originally from Jersey, but I'm in PSO now, so we'll go with that.
Okay, because I don't like New Jersey. No, I'm just
This changes everything.
just kidding.
Okay, here's how we play the game. You guys have a generational partner. For millennials, it's Denny's. For Gen X, it is Jaybird. We start with the person that is on the phone. When I ask you a question, you have 3 seconds to answer. If you can do a correct answer in that time, you get 2 points. If it goes to your generational partner, you get 1. They get it correct. We're going to start off with the millennials and Leo here. Your first question, Leo. Tom Cruise jumped on Oprah's couch because he was so in love with this woman.
Oh, I know her.
Okay. All right. Timed out on that. Denny's, you got a guess?
Is it Katie Holmes?
It is Katie Holmes.
I'm so in love.
Me and Denny's.
We've watched that millions.
We watched that interview a lot.
Millions of times.
Couldn't believe it, Virginia.
It's pretty amazing.
It still holds up.
Talk about not being self-aware.
It's a whole hour. It's the whole show. It's insanity.
It's, dude, what are you thinking?
Okay, we're going to go over to Cindy in Port St. Lucie for your question. Your question, Cindy, who did Patrick serenade with Can't Take My Eyes Off of You in the movie 10 Things I Hate About You?
Julia Stiles?
Do you need the actor name?
Yeah, give me the character name real quick. I'm going to give you the 2 points if you can.
Me or her?
Cindy, do you have the character's name?
No, I don't know her name.
Jaybird?
Cat.
It's Cat, yeah. Okay, I'll give you a point for that one. Okay, it is Cat, but yeah. So, tag team, you got it all right. Good for a point.
So, okay, 1 point.
1 point because you answered it.
You wanted the character name, guy.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, all right. Oh, Ralston, he runs.
Look, he's a tough judge.
He runs a tough classroom.
He's the Simon Cowell of this operation.
Yeah.
Step it up, Paula.
Make no mistake about that. You are the Simon Cowell.
Yeah,
Kevin's way too nice to be Simon Cowell.
You're Paula Abdul.
No, you're Simon and Paula. You have the drunkenness addiction and the jerkiness.
All wrapped up into one.
So you kind of get 2 for 1.
I'm Randy, dog. I'm Randy.
Okay, it's tied at 1 apiece in the Battle of the Generations as we go back to the millennials. And Leo, your next question. Leo, what was the name of the popular boots that were a staple of the grunge movement in the 1990s? Looking for the brand name, Leo.
Oh, the brand name.
Okay, Denny's.
Is it Doc Martens?
It is Doc Martens.
The Waffle Stompers?
Yeah, Doc Martens, them grunge boots.
Denny's was extreme back in the day.
I was pretty extreme.
He's extreme today. What are you talking about?
I was a big grunge guy.
He's a punk band.
Mm-hmm. Okay, here we go. It is 2-1. The millennials are leading Gen X right now as we go back to Cindy here. This could be worth 2 points if you get it in 3 seconds. Cindy, what hair accessory do tweens exchange and wear on their wrist to signify that they are in a relationship?
A scrunchie.
That is correct.
Wow. What a tough question.
Oh, that is a big answer there. That puts Gen X in the lead now, 3-2. Big time.
I love a scrunchie, too. It's way more easier on the hair than a regular rubber band.
You know it, girl.
Okay, here we go. Back to Leo, the millennials. Leo.
All right, let's try this.
All right, tell me this. What is the name of the character that Olivia Rodrigo plays in the High School Musical TV series? I even take a first.
Oh, no, I don't watch Disney.
Good for you.
That's got to be relatively recent.
It is.
Ridiculous.
It's one that your Gen Z should be able to jump all over. That's why it's a millennial question.
I'll say Jennifer.
Jennifer's a solid guess. It's Nina Salazar Roberts. Yes, I'm sure if Gen Z were awake right now, they would know that. Okay, we're going to go back here to Cindy with Gen X. This could be a big point that could slam the door.
Oh, scrunchy.
Okay. All right, here we go, Cindy. Your question. You can slam the door shut on this if you get a 2-pointer. Which Bachelor Nation and FAU alum was Gigi Hadid rumored to date in 2019?
I have no idea. Sorry, no idea.
That's okay. Bird. It won't end the game, but it would increase the lead.
Cameron. His name's Cameron. Good old Cam. Cameron. Do you need a last name? Do I have to give it Cameron?
Do I need a last name?
Cameron Diaz.
Cameron Tompkins? No, doesn't feel right.
Cameron Tompkins.
Cam.
Newton?
Cameron.
Newton? Cameroons?
Is it the guy that Virginia's always making feel uncomfortable?
Yes.
What is his name? He gave us bright yogurts. Oh, what's his name?
He did give us great smoothies.
Tyler.
Tyler Cameron.
I got his last name. That doesn't count?
You called him Cameron.
Cameron doesn't count? All right.
If he hadn't given you great yogurts.
He gave you smoothies. He was in here.
Cameron. All right. We're not.
If you hadn't met him, I wouldn't be so tough.
Not taking the last names.
I hope he's not listening.
Actually, you gave me the last name. You didn't give me the first name.
That's what I'm saying. Tim, not taking last name?
No, not on that.
I'm
no,
embarrassed.
First and last name on that one.
How
Yeah,
embarrassing.
that's the rules, Bird. Sorry, no points. No points for Gen X.
We're sorry, Tyler. We love you.
Yeah.
Some of us do.
I love them. I love the smoothie is great.
Okay, all right, here we go. What do you think about this? A Leo. This could be big for the millennials. Your question. What rapper sampled Fergie's Glamorous for his hit single First Class? White rapper.
What rapper? JC.
What is it?
Did you say JC?
JC.
Okay.
Jay-Z.
Oh,
Sorry.
Jay-Z, okay. Denny's, do you know this for a point?
White rapper. I mean, geez, I don't know. I'm gonna say Post Malone.
Post Malone. That is incorrect. It's Jack Harlow. Is his name.
All I hear is the witch huffing and puffing.
You're not getting any of the good ones right. You've insulted Jack Harlow and Tyler Cameron back to back.
It's so easy just to sit there and huff and puff. That's all you hear.
You're an embarrassment.
Okay, Gen X wins with any point here.
Any point.
Any point at all, Gen X is going to get the win.
I'll take anything Kevin
Please,
says.
please, just end this.
Okay. All right, here we go. Cindy, back to you. What is the name of the challenge that went viral as people were standing still to the song Black Beatles by Ray Shremmerd in 2016? Had a whole social media challenge. What was the name of the challenge as people stood still? It was called?
Oh, I can't think of the name of it. I know what it is, and then they would start dancing.
I think I got it.
I don't.
Bird.
I just can't remember the name. I'm sorry,
Okay.
Bird.
Bird.
I think.
Okay, Bird.
Is this for the win?
This is for the win.
Oh, Denny's.
This is for the win.
It's all on you, Cupcake. Don't blow it.
This was from my boy
Mini
Cameron.
pie.
Cameron.
Yeah.
It's called the Mannequin Challenge.
It is the Mannequin Challenge! Brings a win home for his generation. Gen X shocks the millennials today.
You did it.
Oh, wow.
On a recent question, too.
Dang.
More recent.
Yeah,
What
it's
a
only 6
rocky
years
moment.
old. Yeah, impressive stuff. Well, thank you very much,
Wow.
Cindy.
Oh,
Congratulations, and Leo for the millennials. Appreciate you guys playing today.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Love the show.
All right, thank you.
Love you.
Man, oh, man,
Sweetheart.
that was so exciting. All right, very nice. So that means that the Gen Xers are trying to climb back in it. You got 18 wins. Bird, you're only 8 behind.
Okay.
The leaders.
All
That's
right.
right.
That's a lot better than 9.
Yes. All right. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, I don't know if you heard the latest announcement by Airbnb, but it's addressing a problem that was actually happening a lot here in South Florida. What can you no longer do on Airbnb? I'll let you know in your whacked out news coming up next.
Need a boy who can cuddle with me all night. Give me one, let me long, be my sunlight. Tell me lies, we can argue, we can fight. Yeah, we did it before, but we'll do it tonight. Yeah, that fro black boy with the gold teeth. You dark skin looking at me like you know me. I wonder if you got the G or the B. Let me find out and see you coming over to me. Yeah. These days are way too lonely. I'm missing out, I know. These days are way too alone, and I'm not forgiving love away, but I want someone to love me. I need someone to leave me, 'cause it don't feel right when it's late at night and it's just me and my dreams. So I want someone to love. That's what I really want. Look, you know it's hard to define in these times, but I got nothing but love on my mind. I need a baby while I'm in my prime. Need an adversary to my down and weary. Like, tell me that's life when I'm stressing at night. Be like, you'll be okay and everything's alright. Let me in nothing, 'cause I'm not wanting anything but your love and your body and a little bit of your brain. These days are way too lonely. I'm missing out, I know. These days are way too alone, and I'm not forgiving love away, but I want someone to love me. I need someone to leave me, 'cause it don't feel right when it's late at night and it's just me and my dreams. So I want someone to love. That's what I really want. I want someone to love me. I need someone who needs me, 'cause it don't feel right when it's late at night and it's just me and my dreams. So I want someone to love. That's what I really want.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Well, this was a big problem in South Florida during the pandemic. People were going on Airbnb and they're renting out really nice houses and then throwing ragers. Remember that in Miami-Dade? They couldn't shut that one party house down.
Well, it was kind of a side hustle, which you got to kind of respect on a certain level. I mean, I don't want to see damage come to the property, but these kids were getting their older siblings to rent the house under their name, and then they were charging admission and providing alcohol for minors, but they were charging like $50, $75 a head, and then they would have like 100 kids show up, and they were making bank.
Yeah,
I mean, it's highly illegal to give alcohol to minors, but on some level, I do respect the hustle.
Yeah, and at the time, all the other nightclubs were shut down because of the pandemic, so it was working out.
It was very opportunity-driven.
Well, during that era, Airbnb banned parties because of the situation like what was going on in Miami, and now they've just made it permanent. The ban is going to stick, and you no longer can throw any kind of ragers in somebody's Airbnb.
What's a rager? I mean, like, where do you cut it off? Like, can you rent one of those big mansions with 10 bedrooms and invite 30 people?
I would assume the second you get a noise complaint, that's when you're going to have a problem. And what they're going to do then is if you get a noise complaint because it's too loud at a place, I think what Airbnb is going to do, they will throw you off the app and block you.
Because I think you could have a rager with 15 people if they do it right.
Absolutely could. And then you just charge more of a premium to each of those underage persons. You charge maybe $300 to come to this rager, and you only invite 30 kids, and you can still make a lot of money. And then when they kick you off the app, you just sign under a different name.
Now,
you kick me off the app. Ooh.
You bring up a good question, though. When does it become a rager? If you have 5 people, is that a rager, or is that just 5 people going crazy?
Well, I've got noise complaints, and it's just been me at my house.
Right, exactly.
Like, noise complaints can happen very quickly with a party of one and a little bit of wine.
But can you throw a rager for yourself?
Well, you can be an out-of-control alcoholic.
Yes.
It's all about if Kevin is basing it on noise complaints. I've absolutely gotten a noise complaint when there hasn't been a rager going on.
I guess my question is what defines what a rager is?
I would say it's probably a formula of noise complaints that the police have to call or damage that's done to the property. And if they look at that and say, okay, you went a little too crazy and you're going to get the boot. I assume they do that anyway. They say last year alone, over 6,600 guests were suspended by Airbnb for violating the party ban.
Ooh, suspend me. I'll go open a new account under a different name. Like, really? You're not going to stop it by the threat of suspending your account.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. People are going to still throw parties with this. And there's a way to research on Airbnbs if the owner lives out of town or in town.
Okay.
Because a lot of the Airbnbs I've stayed in, the owner lives out of town. So they're not going to come shut your party down. They don't even live there.
When's the last time a Kevin Ralston's been to what he would call a rager?
A rager? Oh, it's...
Years?
Yeah, I mean, I've been to parties, I don't know, rager.
It's been a minute.
I mean, since it was like out of control, yeah.
The first Vanilla Ice house party,
yeah,
maybe?
probably. Yeah, where it's nighttime and it's just out of control.
It is lawless.
Yeah.
That one was worth the lawsuit because we didn't have to pay it.
It was. It was a great time.
Yeah. There's a story that Bed Bath & Beyond is doing so badly that they're cutting off the AC to save money.
What?
Their corporate's denying that any store has been instructed to do that, but people have noticed a trend going into Bed Bath & Beyond. They're going, why is it so freaking hot in here? So
Bed Bath & Beyond, hot as balls?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes, you're going to need a bath when you go in there. Another little scam that's going on here is people are jacking semi-trailers full of meat.
Oh, my.
Latest one happened in Grand Island, Nebraska, and they think it might be part of a nationwide trend. They had like 2 other ones happen between Friday and Sunday. In fact, in one of them, they went and checked, and the meat was gone, about $232,000 worth of beef.
So this was a job they were planning and strategizing for, probably, right?
And you should maybe look as an internal inside job situation.
Well, I feel like, according to The Sopranos, Kev, when you hit a truck, you kind of know the route, you know what's going on.
Sure.
You know what's
schedule.
on the truck.
Yeah.
You know when it leaves. You know where it's going. You know where to hit it, where you'll be most vulnerable. And then we know, because we did this, you can sell meat on the street. People will buy it at a bus stop.
I wonder what the take is on something like that. You rob a meat truck. What are you going to clear? Because you have to sell all that meat now. Do you sell it to one distributor, or are you selling it, like you're saying, on the street?
You probably know 3 or 4 guys that can put that meat repackaged in 3 or 4 less than scrupulous stores or restaurants or vendors.
Well, the take's got to be big enough so you want to hit the truck.
Well, you got a street value of $230,000 of meat.
$230,000 of meat. People would lift a truck for way less meat.
Yeah.
That's a lot of meat.
That's crazy, man.
Now, we got some smaller crimes going on here in South Florida. Not really getting you a lot of money and not doing it very well. 34-year-old John Earl Taylor robbed another guy at gunpoint in Northwest Miami-Dade last week because he wouldn't buy him any Wendy's chicken nuggets.
I get it. They're great nuggets.
I get it.
Yeah, so he asked for the chicken nuggets. The guy said no, went into the Wendy's. When he came out, John Earl Taylor approached him with a semi-automatic gun with an extended magazine in it and demanded the victim hand over his gold chain and car key. Guy took off in his car. Taylor took off in the car, but they arrested him the next morning, so he didn't go very far.
So next time, just get him the nuggets.
Yeah, you're right, I guess.
A lot less hassle.
Yeah. And this is more of a crime of annoyance. I'm sure you guys are big fans of Florida rapper Spot 'em Got 'em.
Oh, yeah.
Who?
Spot 'em Got 'em.
Never heard of him, Kevin.
SPOTEMGOTTEM. That's
Well,
Spot 'em Got 'em.
You have now.
If he walked in here right now, I would not be able to pick him out of a lineup.
No. Well, Spot 'em Got 'em. He was having a good time on a jet ski right out there at the Marine Stadium Basin, and apparently performed an S-type turn near some anchored boats.
Uh-oh.
Water Patrol out there saw that and said, you can't be doing that, Spot 'em Got 'em. So they spotted him, but they couldn't get him.
Oh, they couldn't
no,
get him.
he took off.
Wow.
Now you've got a high-speed jet ski chase that's going on, swerving through boats, and they're getting right next to swimmers. It's a big problem here.
Ooh.
They got their lights on, sirens are blaring. But again, old Spot 'em got 'em took off. And finally, it took them a while, and they had to bring in more backup crews to finally corner him. Now, Spot 'em got him's facing charges of eluding a law enforcement officer and reckless operation.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, though. I mean, they probably had to call in a big boat, a speedboat, and say, all right, you're done.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he was getting a little too squirrely out there. Well, a couple other interesting stories here. I know some of you guys have tried the plant-based chicken before.
I have a lot.
And they say now that it's actually kind of tough and deceiving. It's almost like the edibles are with weed, looking like regular candy, because 20% of Americans, they say, have accidentally bought plant-based chicken. And now they're calling for clear product labeling because they say it's confusing and they think they're buying real meat, but they're actually buying the plant-based stuff.
I did a little taste test with somebody who said they would not be able to tell the difference between the chicken and the regular, and they got it wrong. Some of the plant-based chicken, they've gone. They figured it out. It tastes a lot like it. Now, you'll get people saying that there's no way.
Yeah.
They've gone pretty good, man. Some of the stuff they haven't. Chicken, I feel like they've zoned in on that one the best.
Okay.
Still needs some work on the cheese.
Yeah, it's amazing what they're able to do. They can get plants to taste like chicken, and they can get plants to taste like human flesh.
Did you see this story?
There's a Swedish company that has created a new vegan burger that claims to taste like human flesh. Because don't we all crave the delicious taste of human flesh?
Why would you want that?
I don't understand where the need is for this product, but it's made of soya, mushrooms, and wheat protein, as well as plant-based fats.
Such a small niche market that wants to eat human.
Right. Are you a cannibal?
Or is it Virginia?
Oh, bird.
People don't talk about this at the cocktail parties.
Don't tell me you love murder and cannibalism.
No, that'd be very concerning.
I do not get that out there.
It would be too much for me.
They say the secret is a mysterious spice mix that they add to their new vegan burger to get it to taste just like humans. So.
How do they, the person you're sitting down to figure out the ingredients and to get the taste just right, I'd look into their past.
Yeah, how do they know what human tastes like
Clearly
to mimic?
the CEO's a cannibal.
Yeah, what's going on there?
Yeah.
Nailed it.
These people are a mess.
Who's your expert on taste on that situation?
I've had some good human in my days, but this is right on.
If you're going to be that good, that means you've had a lot of experience with human.
Yeah, you're right. It's very concerning. So who's going to buy this? Is the company going to be in business in 6 weeks? I hope not. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, we got a round of 2 truths and a lie. One person on the KBJ show is going to be a liar. We'll see if we can figure out who it is next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center. If you've been in an accident, call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
While gas prices keep going up and up, the cost of taking a Brightline train is coming down, with fares starting at $10. Dump the pump and book your next ride on a Brightline train today at GoBrightline.com. Well, at the moment, no major incidents being reported on your roadways. 95 and the Turnpike up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. Traffic, a service of Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
My name is Ed, Service Director at Palm Beach Mitsubishi. I want to make sure that your car is safe, operating properly, and will last as long as possible. That is why we are offering a free inspection, Palm Beach Mitsubishi, across from the Palm Beach Airport, palmbeachmitsubishi.com.
It's official. Tijuana Flats now has carnitas. Try our new Queso Blanco Carnitas Chimichanga, Spicy Habanero Carnitas Burrito, and Chipotle Barbecue Pork Tacos. Order now at TijuanaFlats.com.
Hey amigos, Becky G here to let you know that if you want it all just like I do, there's a new way to save with Xfinity Internet.
That's right. Now get Xfinity Internet with unlimited data, Wi-Fi equipment included, and a free streaming box with your favorite entertainment. All for just $50 a month with a 2-year rate guarantee and no annual contract required. Switching to Xfinity has never been easier. It's risk-free, and you get all the Wi-Fi power your family needs for a house full of connected devices. And with everything you've got going on at home, you deserve internet that can keep up. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store to learn more.
Get an incredible value on unlimited internet and free streaming. Switch today.
Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and auto pay with stored bank account. New fast internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After 24 months, regular rates apply to all services and devices.
Yeah, it's Coach Ice-T. Who's ready to spin? We're starting with a big hill. Let's ride.
Why is Ice-T leading our spin class?
It's probably the Honey Nut Cheerios. He found out they can help lower cholesterol. Now he's having fun taking care of his heart in all sorts of new ways.
That's right, Buzz. Now, spinners, really pour your heart into it and pick it up.
Learn more by picking up a box of Cheerios and check out our Pour Your Heart Into It audio workouts with Ice-T and Buzz to get your heart pumping.
Pete's property manager just took an extended vacation. He needs a replacement before this becomes a cruel summer.
Oh, you wanted the lakefront for the 17th? How did this get double booked already?
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. We instantly connect you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Earn up to $500 in sponsored job credits by conducting interviews on Indeed. Visit Indeed.com/credit. Terms and conditions apply.
Direct Auto Insurance is for uncompromisers, the people who refuse to make trade-offs in life. Like Marcus. When his old car insurance terms got so strict that he couldn't afford to drive anymore, do you think he turned to a bus that runs late? No, but he did find flexible cash payments with Direct Auto that allowed him to drive instead of compromise. With flexible payments that let you choose when you pay, like on payday, you too can stop compromising and keep driving. Get a quote today at directauto.com. Rates and pay plans vary. Terms apply. How you buy can affect price. National General Group, Winston-Salem.
Welcome back to Bug Talk with Greg. My guest is the Hewlett Man. Caller, you're on the air.
I've got an ant problem.
Well, I got a crazy ant. If I told you what she did at our last family reunion.
No, I have ants in my house.
Don't worry, ma'am. Hewlett's extermination barrier creates a defense around your home that keeps those ants out. Our family-friendly treatment also keeps out roaches, fleas, and spiders.
Ooh, spiders.
And it's pet-friendly. Visit Hewlett@bugs.com for more.
Another problem solved on Bug Talk.
Yeah, right. Just call Hewlett.
Just call Hewlett. Diamonds Direct has an amazing finance offer. It is incredible, and they've extended it through this Saturday. You can go this weekend and pick up some brand new bling and spread your payments over 5 years with zero interest financing, but only through the weekend. That is a great deal with zero interest financing on everything: rings, earrings, bands, bracelets, gemstones. Pick any item. Shop early for Christmas. This is the best interest rate deal of the year. You've got to get in there and take advantage. It's a great time to buy at Diamonds Direct. Nobody's going to beat them on selection and customer service. Once you go into their store, it's massive. You will be hooked. Right there in Boca Raton behind the Town Center Mall, it's Diamonds Direct. Go to diamondsdirect.com for all the details. This offer ends Saturday. Must have credit approved for financing offer.
Hey, it's me, Kevin Hart. You know, with Chase Freedom Unlimited, I'm always earning on my favorite categories, like 3% cash back on dining, including takeout. So when I get takeout, no matter what the fortune cookie says, I know there's cash back in my future. How do you cash back? Learn more at chasefreedom.com. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Restrictions and limitations apply. Offer subject to change. Cards are issued by JPMorgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
Of all the multitudinous manifestations that water can take, in oceans and ice cubes, in glaciers and streams, vapors and rain, double black diamonds, lap swims, and brains. Of all that water everywhere, only 0.5% is fresh water available for human use. That's why at Moen, we're innovating to save 1 trillion gallons of water by 2030. Discover Mission Moen at moen.com.
Nurse, talk to me.
Doctor, the patient has been complaining about serious pains to his wallet.
Sir, can you hear me? When does the pain occur?
Every time I fill up my gas tank.
Have you been diagnosed with pain at the pump? Get the relief you need at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach.
Buy a Kia, Greenway Kia. Call 800 new Kia, Greenway Kia.
Right now, get up to $6,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value for any trade at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. So you can drive home your fuel-efficient new Kia today with up to an EPA estimated 50 miles per gallon. Shop our large selection of new Kias online, including the hot new fully electric EV6 and the completely new 2023 Kia Sportage. Worried about your credit? Forget it. Get pre-qualified before you buy at GreenwayKiaWestPalmBeach.com. Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. Call 800-NEW-KIAs. Online 24/7 at GreenwayKiaWestPalmBeach.com. Credit affects down payment and approval terms. Negative equity refinanced.
Buy a Kia. Call 800-NEW-KIAs.
Well, just looking at the menu this week at Ideal Nutrition, there's so many good options that you got, like the all-natural roasted barbecue pulled pork, Oreo protein pancakes, the vegetarian chorizo breakfast bowl, or the keto chicken piccata. They got all kinds of different menu items, 40 on the regular. They've got a keto, paleo, vegan, and vegetarian menu as well. And you're going to love the selection, the taste of the food. You're going to love the cost. It is more affordable than any delivery service out there. And if you do a subscription, your delivery is absolutely free. You can't go to the grocery store and get all these great ingredients and make it yourself for less. Plus, the time that you save is absolutely amazing. And if you use this code KVJ10, you're going to get 10% off of your first order at idealnutritionnow.com. That's KVJ10 at idealnutritionnow.com. But they got storefronts in West Palm, Palm Beach Gardens, Boca, going to be soon in Miami, and even in Wellington. It's Ideal Nutrition.
Honey, I think something bit me.
Maybe it's just a rash?
Oh no, could it be an allergic reaction?
You don't always know what's wrong. Just know that whatever it is, Baptist Health is here to take care of you. Because when you need care, there's no time for guessing games. We've got you covered with urgent care online or in person and emergency care. Go to baptisthealth.net/getcarenow.
Ow! Cut yourself cooking? Break a bone boating? Right about now, you need MD Now. Our physician-led team can treat a variety of injuries. Walk in for superior health care 365 days a year. No appointment necessary. Learn more at mdnow.com.
Do you need legal help? Call Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
From the Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach studio, get up to an EPA estimated 50 miles per gallon at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
All right, can we figure out who the liar is here today? 2 truths and a lie. Virginia, we got to hear stories from Jaybird, Denny's, and Suits and see if we can pick up their sketchy behavior to figure out if they're lying or not.
I'm the most terrible at this game ever.
Yeah, you kind of are.
You're not good, but that's okay. But today's your week.
I get wrapped up in the story and y'all just trick me.
Today's the day.
All right.
Now let's see what we got here. Suits is going to start us off with his little story. Is it truth or a lie? What you got for us today, Suits?
So I don't know if you guys know this, but when I eat or drink something I don't like, I tend to have a pretty strong reaction to it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
In case you haven't noticed.
Gag.
Yeah, and you can only imagine how much worse that was when I was a little bit younger. I mean, it's improved a lot, and that's saying something kind of scary. So we were having a Thanksgiving dinner, and back when we were younger, my mom would always have the big Thanksgiving. She made everything for really every holiday, and the kitchen was like Grand Central Station the morning of Thanksgiving because she was cooking everything. Well, I had left my cup of water sitting in the kitchen, so I went to grab it, but it wasn't water. It was a Sprite. And for me, that was terrible. I hated soda. My whole life, I hated drinking soda. Even to this day, I don't like soda.
Wow.
So I took a sip of it, and I was so just taken aback by how the carbonation and everything tasted, I just immediately spit it out everywhere. Problem was I was standing in front of the turkey.
Oh.
I spit the soda all over it. We didn't have a turkey that Thanksgiving.
Oh.
I mean, I destroyed the turkey.
My family still eats it.
Yeah, I would still eat a Sprite turkey.
Well, if I hadn't drank it first and then spit it on the turkey, it'd probably be different. But yeah, I just like a spit take right over the turkey, and we ended up having to do it without.
Oh.
Wow. Okay.
Suits ruined Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Dang.
It was a tough one.
Okay. All right, Bird, what story you got for us here today?
So back in the day before I did radio, you guys know I was a baseball instructor. But when I first got into it, it was pretty overwhelming because it was out in the heat. It was a lot of kids, especially the first school that I was an instructor for. And it was probably about week 3. And they put me on bus duty. And bus duty was a big deal. You were in charge of all of the kids. You had to make sure you were at the stop at the right time. You had to make sure they were all accounted for. And it was the end of the week. I was pretty much, it was a Thursday. The end of the week was on a Friday. It was the last day of camp for that week. So it was the end of Thursday. I'm getting all the kids on the bus. And there was this one teenage kid. He was about 14 years old. And he was kind of being a jerk to the other kids. He was talking back to me. And I was so burned out and just over the kids. I heard him say something to another little kid, and I go, "Hey, you need to shut the F up." And I actually said the F word, and the whole bus that was full of about 45 to 50 kids go, "Ooh!" And the teenager looked shocked that I said it. And I was also on the bus with another instructor, and he reprimanded me in front of the whole bus. He goes, "You can't say that to kids, man. Stop doing that." So it became really, really awkward. I then had to apologize to the teenager. And the next day at work, the boss calls me into the office.
Ooh.
And now, keep in mind, only one kid has to roll over on me. One. Not one kid rolled over on me, and the boss called me in to give me a promotion, said I was doing a great job, and made me the main bus person for the rest of the summer, which was more money. Nobody said I told the kid to shut the F up.
Damn.
I know. No one said anything about the coach yelling at me.
You got lucky.
I know. And then that if that did not happen, I never become chicken tender.
Wow.
How about that? That was the birth of greatness.
The path to greatness.
Yeah. Just got to tell teenagers to shut the F up.
Well, in your defense, a lot of teenagers need to shut the F up.
It was such a loud one.
Okay, and finally here, 2 truths and a lie. Let's hear what you got for your story, Denny's.
When I was younger, I liked those airbrush T-shirts, you'd find at vacation spots. If you went down to the Keys, you'd always see a display, some guy selling a bunch of T-shirts at airbrush.
In my hometown, you knew the dude that got the most ass because he had an airbrush T-shirt. That was a chick magnet.
You cleaned up.
Oh, yeah.
Back in the 90s, airbrush T-shirts were all the rage.
Oh, yeah.
So my uncle and his girlfriend were going on vacation down to the Keys, and they asked if we wanted any souvenirs. And I go, "Hey, grab me one of those Florida airbrush T-shirts from the Keys." So he did it. I got a cool shirt back. It said the Promised Land, Florida, had a mountain and 2 arches. And it was like kind of all like...
A mountain?
Yeah, it had a mountain. And
For Florida?
And it had 2 arches, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, so I'm wearing it in class, and my French teacher calls me up to the front of class and tells me to turn my shirt inside out and go to office. And I go, "What?" And I'm looking at my shirt. I'm like, "It says Florida Promised Land. What the heck are they so mad about?" I get to the office, and I show my principal. It was actually a woman laying on her back. And it was airbrushed in a graphic style, but the arches were her legs, and the middle, with the mountain, what I thought was actually her tater tots.
Tater tots.
But it was all like airbrushed to be a design.
The Promised
And nobody
Land.
noticed it except for my French teacher, who made me go to the office, and my parents got called and came in. They're like, what are you talking about? He's wearing...
Sacre bleu.
And we all had no idea that this was an offensive shirt.
Showing the tater tots. I love when Denny's talks dirty.
So yeah, that's what you're saying. Why are there mountains? Because it wasn't. It was a woman laying on her back.
Oh,
you
that's
didn't realize-
amazing.
No one in my family realized it. So I got
That
to class.
is awesome.
Okay.
Gosh, I hope that one's real.
Well, it said Promised Land because if you looked at the very bottom middle, there's a guy waving people in to where you could guess.
It does sound like a...
It is the Promised Land.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, that does sound legit. Okay, so which one is the real story? Which one is the fake? Suits did a soda spit take over the Thanksgiving turkey. Bird gone. Jay Bird was on baseball camp bus duty when he told a teenager to shut the F up, but it got him a promotion the next day. And then Denny's wore a perverse airbrush tee from the Keys to school. Okay, I'm buying Denny's. Birds, I think I could see as well. I think Suits is the one that I am most skeptical of here today.
Yeah, I'm having a problem with the Sprite on the turkey
And
because
then you chuck it out.
I would have still served that. I mean, a lot of work goes into a turkey, and some people even like to baste their meat in soda.
Yeah, but that was spit.
It's not ideal, but it is your kid. I mean, chances are you've swapped spit with your kid before.
I like you working it out. This is good.
If you have
the
a
rest of the
kid,
family's there, though. Are you gonna want to eat someone other kid's spit?
I know, but I agree with Kevin. I think Suits is the liar.
Okay, that is the big question we have here today.
What's the audience thing? Yeah.
Well, they're kind of with us because the early polling numbers that we've got has Suits at 70% as being the liar.
Really?
All right.
Yeah.
What do you have to say for that, Mini
70%.
Pie?
70%.
Jeez, did Suits really crap the bed this week?
Did Suits blow it and make it too easy, or did he trick us all? We'll find out next.
Follow KVJ on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at KVJ Show.
This week! Did you miss your exit?
For the second time in a row.
Ooh, third time's a charm. You deserve a treat for that time on the road. Did you lose your favorite sunglasses?
Yes, and they were on my head.
Or did you remember your wallet but forget your phone instead? So sweet, unique. Baby, there's nothing better. I bet you've probably done something that deserves a Dr. Pepper. Did you meal prep all your lunches and order tacos instead?
I'm so ashamed. Please don't tell my wife.
I went to the grocery store and actually remembered my reusable bags.
Earth-friendly, so sexy. It's one of a kind, it'll blow your mind. That deserves a Dr. Pepper.
Finally, the dark berry you deserve has returned to celebrate Jurassic World Dominion. Rated PG-13. Get a sip of this deliciously dark twist on Dr. Pepper before its legendary flavor disappears once again. You can track down Dr. Pepper Dark Berry and new Dark Berry Zero Sugar at your local Dollar General today.
Yeah, it's Coach Ice-T. Who's ready to spin? We're starting with a big hill. Let's ride.
Why is Ice-T leading our spin class?
It's probably the Honey Nut Cheerios. He found out they can help lower cholesterol. Now he's having fun taking care of his heart in all sorts of new ways.
That's right, Buzz. Now, spinners, really pour your heart into it and pick it up.
Learn more by picking up a box of Cheerios and check out our Pour Your Heart Into It audio workouts with Ice-T and Buzz to get your heart pumping.
If it's just another day, that doesn't mean you deserve just another shower. Nebbia by Moen Quattro creates 4 unique shower experiences: relieve, soothe, clarify, and cleanse, to give you all the escape while using 50% less water than standard showers, making your everyday routine an experience. Water designs our life. Who designs for water? Moen.
Greg, why are you listening to the walls with that stethoscope?
Shh, Hewlett Man, I'm trying to hear if I have termites.
You know Hewlett offers a free Healthy Home termite inspection.
I'm sure they're just in there eating away. Now I need to have my house tinted. I'll have to pack up, move out. Oh, my.
Relax. Hewlett's no-tent termite service means no evacuation, no food removal, no pet boarding, and no stress. Guaranteed. Go to bugs.com. Unless you don't mind being eaten out of house and home.
I think those termites have eaten enough.
Just call Hewlett. For the 4th year in a row, Cleveland Clinic, Florida has been ranked South Florida's #1 hospital by U.S. News and World Report. No other hospital in the area holds the same commitment to their patients day after day, year after year. From our team of expert caregivers to a wide range of specialties, we deliver the care you need. For routine checkups, for life-enhancing treatments, for every care in the world. Cleveland Clinic, Florida.
I got another text yesterday from somebody else who went to Panu Laser, and they were raving about how awesome the experience was. From walking in the door to their spa-like atmosphere, you're like, okay, I feel good about this place. There's just something about it. To talking to Dr. Mutiella, a true expert in the field. He's performed over 50,000 LASIK procedures and only uses state-of-the-art lasers. To the cost, saying, wow, it was a lot more affordable than I thought. And I did the smart thing. I dropped your name, Kevin, and I got an additional $500 off on my procedure. If you are tired of glasses and contact lenses, this is the way to go for everything that I said. Plus, they even do a payment plan for you with 0 down, 0 interest, up to 24 months. You don't need any money for 2 years. And they got convenient locations. They're all over Broward County, now also in Palm Beach County. All you have to do is go online to book that free consultation today, and you can be another very happy client of Panu Laser. It's PanuLaser.com, P-A-N-N-U, laser.com.
If you've been injured on the job and are not receiving the benefits you're entitled to, call me, Glenn Levine, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733, and take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach.
Music this hour. Sponsored by Macy's. Join Macy's and the Trevor Project now during Pride Month to support life-saving suicide prevention services for LGBTQ young people. Donate today. Plus, shop LGBTQ-owned brands at Macy's.com/purpose.
Follow the KVJ Show on TikTok at KVJ Show. Yeah, they know they can't dance. Or can they? Now back to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
We think we know who the liar is. We think it's Suits. And the chat room definitely agrees with this as well. The voting is still saying strong for Suits. 65% believe he told a lie when he said that he did a soda spit take over the family's Thanksgiving turkey, forcing them to throw the bird out. Now, Jaybird told a story about being on a baseball camp bus. He was in charge, told a teenager to shut the F up, but then got a promotion the next day.
In front of a ton of kids, Kevin.
And then Denny's told us about an airbrushed T-shirt he got from the Keys that was so perverse when he wore it to school the next day, they made him turn it inside out. He didn't realize how dirty it was. Talking about Florida being the promised land, it was actually the promised land of a woman's naked body. Okay. So, are we right? Is Suits the big liar here today?
Nope.
It would be me. I know Virginia almost caught me too because I didn't even think about it. Why would Florida have a mountain in it? She said that, and I was like, "Oh, well, I was just making it up."
Yeah.
Oh, you made it.
I was
Oh.
kind of slipping.
Mm-hmm. The turkey was actually already done. People were already there when I did that, and my mom lost her mind on me. But then after, we had a lot of food too because we went over the top, and people brought food, and we would do like 20-person dinners when we did Thanksgiving. It was huge.
How about
so
that?
there was a lot of food, but we just didn't have a turkey, and it became the running joke after my mom calmed down among the whole family. But yeah, she would not serve it after I spit all over it.
I kind of get that. I get it.
I would have eaten my kid's spit turkey.
Oh, the Penningtons.
I don't know about Aunt Leonore. She wouldn't have eaten it though.
Well, screw her. She's a little bit too stuck up.
Good job, boys. Good job.
Wow.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
You did good.
You did? All right.
Hold on, guys.
Well, I thought this was kind of crazy. There is a TikTok mom who is just talking about how she's become a grandmother at the age of 37. And listen to this. She has 12 kids.
Whoa.
And it's so crazy that her granddaughter was born just 2 months after she delivered her 12th child.
Whoa.
And her newborn is actually 2 months younger than her uncle. I mean, it throws a lot of chaos in here when she's 37, just welcomed her 12th kid, but yet she's got another one that's just popped up. And by the way, her oldest child is 17, so I'd assume it's the 17-year-old that has had the child.
Could you imagine Christmas and you have 12 kids?
It'd be insane. I mean,
We're
just
going to
life.
the dollar store and each of you get to pick out 2 things and that's it.
Well, think about it. I mean, she's 37. Could you imagine, Virginia, for you 10 years ago, you would be a grandma with a 10-year-old grandchild.
Whoa.
A 10-year-old grandchild you would have right now that's like in 5th grade. Be like, oh, yeah, my grandchild's in 5th grade.
That's insane.
It is kind of insane. In fact, the way it works out, Magnolia would be having a baby right now.
I would kick her.
Yeah. Huh. How about that? 37. I'm just kind of curious because I do know in my hometown they started a little young as well.
It's the country.
Yes.
There's not a lot to do.
It's hard to beat a Logan record, but the youngest grandmother I know from my hometown was 27. Wow. 27-year-old grandmother.
But she was what? There's a term for that.
She was still in her prime.
She was. There's a term.
She was 13 when she had her first. I think she had 3 by 16.
Whoa.
Yeah, that was her whole high school career was just pumping out kids. Yeah,
3 by 16.
3 by 16.
Then her oldest had one at 14, and that's why she was 27-year-old grandma.
That's just unbelievable.
Yeah, so she, if TikTok were around, Logan would trend really hard.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, that's the youngest grandmother I've ever seen, 27. Can anybody beat that? Can anybody beat TikTok grandma at 37? I'm just kind of curious, who is our youngest grandmother we have out there? Because I think I'm going to hold the record here.
I would be surprised if anybody is lower than you.
If there is anybody lower than you,
it feels like a crime.
It does.
And the amazing thing, the girl's last name was Sexton.
Wow.
Like ton of sex. I'm not even lying. Sexton was her last name.
No one thinks you're lying, Kevin.
Yeah,
this story sounds quite possible.
We don't need to lie in Logan. Everything is real. Okay, can you beat that? Who is KVJ's youngest grandma? How old were you when you became a grandmother? 877-979-WRMF.
Forget you, any mom, any sister, any job, any broke down car, and the things you call art. Forget you, any friends that I'll never see again. Everybody but your dog, you can all get lost. I swear I meant to mean the best when it ended. Even tried to bite my tongue when you started. Now you're texting all my friends, asking questions. They never even liked you in the first place. Dated a girl that I hate for the attention. She only made it 2 days, what a connection. It's like you'd do anything for my affection. You're going all about it in the worst ways. I was into you, but I'm over it now. And I was trying to be nice, but nothing's getting through. So let me spell it out. A, B, C, D, forget you and your mom and your sister and your job and your broke down car and the things you call art. Forget you and your friends that I'll never see again. Everybody but your dog, you can all get lost. No, 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 no. A, B, C, D, E, forget you. Said you just needed space, and so I gave it. When I had nothing to say, you couldn't take it. Told everyone I'm a, so I became it. Always had to put yourself above me. I was into you, but I'm over it now. And I was trying to be nice, but nothing's getting through. So let me spell it out. A, B, C, D, forget you and your mom and your sister and your job and your Craigslist couch and the way your voice sounds. Forget you and your friends that I'll never see again. Everybody but your dog, you can all get lost. No, 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 no. A, B, C, D, E, forget you. No, 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 no. A, B, C, D, E, forget you and your mom and your sister and your job and your broke down car and the things you call art. Forget you and your friends that I'll never see again. Everybody but your dog, you can all get lost.
Okay, looking for KVJ's youngest grandma. There's a woman on TikTok. She just had her 12th kid. She's now a grandma at the age of 37. Her granddaughter was born 2 months after she delivered her 12th child. And her oldest child is 17. So I guess it's a 17-year-old that's cranking them out. But it can happen. Had a girl in my class back in my hometown of Logan, Ohio. She was 13 when she had her first. Her daughter had hers at 14. So she was a 27-year-old grandma. Pretty impressive.
In your opinion, would at least one season of a Netflix show called Logan, could it work?
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah, I think it could work.
At least when I was there. I can't speak for, Logan since the 90s, but oh my gosh, yeah.
We can make it scripted if stories told from back in the day.
It would be a lot like Shameless.
That's okay.
It's kind of already been made, just in a different setting, but yeah, that's pretty much my hometown. If you are a grandmother, this is going to be good for you because there's a luxury brand, Balenciaga.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, it's very fancy.
Yeah. Apparently now they're going to be selling granny panties. So if you want to be a trendy granny, you can get your granny panties. And the one thing that I've noticed about Balenciaga, they don't seem to do, like, it's not necessarily high quality stuff. They just put the name on it. And if you put the name on it, that immediately jacks the price up. You're going to get these granny panties. In fact, they look just like regular granny panties from Hanes that are $16 for a 10-pack. These are not $16 for a 10-pack. How much would you pay for Balenciaga granny panties? All it does is put the word on the waistband. Virginia, what do you guess is the retail price?
These per pair?
Yeah, it's per pair. This is one pair. And they're, by the way, they're dry clean only.
Dry clean
Dry clean only. That's how fancy these granny panties are from Balenciaga. How much do you pay for one pair of granny panties?
Well, I don't pay a red cent, but I think that the Balenciaga panties are probably $90.
$90.
Ooh, way overpriced.
Okay, Bird, what do you guess? This is one pair of granny panties from Balenciaga. How much are you going to be paying?
$73.50.
$73.50. The actual retail price, $225. Virginia is the winner. $225 for one pair of granny panties that just say Balenciaga.
I mean, do not crap yourself, right?
Yeah, you wouldn't want to crap a $225 pair of underwear.
And they're only dry clean.
and they're underwear. So you wear them under things. So who really gets to see you in your granny panties?
That's ridiculous.
And one pair, I mean, after just time, they're not going to be that great, right?
No panties are.
They're available in 5 different colors if you're looking to drop a ton of money. You could spend well over $1,000 for a 5-pack of granny panties from Balenciaga at Balenciaga.com.
It's stupid.
It's
yes,
so
it is.
stupid.
Yes, it is. So that's crazy. I don't get it myself, but I guess that's the world of fashion, right? Coming up here in a couple of minutes, Virginia said that there is a great dating app out there. In fact, her friends are saying it's the best one, and it's a name you wouldn't expect to be the best for dating. I'll let you know what it is next.
Want KVJ Uncensored? Check out the After the Show podcast, wherever you get your podcasts, and at kvjshow.com.
It's official. Tijuana Flats now has carnitas. Try our new Queso Blanco Carnitas Chimichanga, Spicy Habanero Carnitas Burrito, and Chipotle Barbecue Pork Tacos. Order now at TijuanaFlats.com.
SeaWorld Orlando is where real happens. Where real connections are made with loved ones. Where real encounters with animals inspire. And real excitement is around every corner. Like the all-new multi-launch coaster Icebreaker. And our most spectacular fireworks show yet, Ignite 360. Ignite your summer from day to night during Electric Ocean and save up to 55% on tickets, fun cards, and passes during our 4th of July sale. Restrictions apply. SeaWorld Orlando. Real amazing.
One sip of ice cold drinks at McDonald's got me like, sheesh. Slide through the drive-thru ASAP from June 14th to July 3rd and get a McCafe Frappe, smoothie, or a Minute Maid slushie in flavors like strawberry watermelon or the new tropical mango. Order a small for just $1.79. Because when it's time for a refresh, just know that it's more than a drink. It's a McDonald's drink. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Limited time only. Cannot be combined with any other offer or comparable. Minute Maid is a registered trademark of the Coca-Cola Company.
No matter what I get, it's 20% off every day when I spend $1 on the McDonald's app. So yesterday was my please the whole fam on the way to the game meal. Today is my finally get them to stop asking, are we there yet meal. Who knows what tomorrow will be? Maybe a delicious crispy chicken sandwich all for myself meal. Whatever it is, it's a win. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Offer valid through December 31st, 2022 at participating McDonald's. Valid once a day. Excludes tax. McD app download and registration required.
Coming in at 5'3", it's number one mom. She switched to Xfinity and got the all-new 3-for-1 bundle. Unlimited internet, streaming, and Xfinity Mobile. All for what you could pay wireless companies for just one 5G unlimited line. Boom! Shakalaka! That's why they call her the Master of Moolah, the Sultan of Savings, the Queen of Cash. And now, also with Xfinity Internet, you can get unlimited data, Wi-Fi equipment, and a free Flex 4K streaming box included with a 2-year rate guarantee and no term contract. All for just $30 per month when you add an Xfinity mobile plan at regular rates. Go to Xfinity.com/3for1, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit an Xfinity store today. Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and autopay. New fast internet 300 megabits per second customers only. Xfinity Mobile requires post-pay Xfinity Internet. After 24 months, regular rates apply to all services and devices.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 11. Truck accidents require special attention. Sometimes trucking companies put their drivers in a difficult position, and accidents happen. Driving without sleep can be as dangerous as drunk driving. Loads can be too heavy. Evidence needs to be preserved for inspection without delay. Some trucking companies hide insurance, but we know how to find it. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
While gas prices keep going up and up, the cost of taking a Brightline train is coming down, with fares now starting at $10. Dump the pump, skip traffic, and save with stations in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and West Palm Beach. Book a premium ticket and get drinks, snacks, and exclusive lounge access. You don't get that with your fill-up? Book your next $10 ride on a Brightline train today at GoBrightline.com.
Publix is hiring full and part-time selectors for their distribution centers in Deerfield and Boynton Beach. Make up to $30 or more per hour. Get stock ownership and group health, dental, and vision plans, plus extra perks like tuition reimbursement. Advance your career in a friendly, team-oriented environment where you can take pride in the work you do to keep product flowing into the stores. Apply today to join the Publix team at jobs.publix.com. Publix is proud to be an equal opportunity employer dedicated to a diverse workforce.
Crazy Horse Saloon is your go-to neighborhood bar and grill. Enjoy daily food specials like 60-cent wings on Mondays and Taco Tuesday. Jam nights every other Wednesday. Weekly trivia and bingo. Free pool Monday through Thursday, 9 p.m. to close. And live music Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. At Crazy Horse Saloon, the kitchen opens daily at 11 a.m. Make sure to try the beef on weck, a buffalo specialty. Located at 4240 North Lake Boulevard. For more info, visit thecrazyhorsesaloon.com. The Crazy Horse Saloon, the official home of the Palm Beach Gardens Buffalo Bills backers.
At the Aquaplastic Surgery Center, they know their stuff. I love an expert. I love a team of caring professionals with great bedside manner that speak to you like a human. Aquaplasticsurgery.com. Go online, read the patient reviews, see the before and after pictures. Everybody on this team is caring and loving and wants you to have the best results possible. They really do listen. Crystal, who does the Botox and the fillers and the injections, she's amazing and caring. Dr. Rankin, who runs the show, Dr. Deb, Dr. Bauermeister, all the support nurses and the staff, they're all on the same page. They listen and they care. Now in Jupiter, Fort Lauderdale, and Miami, go to aquaplasticsurgery.com.
The Mesman and Dover Law Firm, your accidentattorneys.com. Free consultations, 866-954-MORE.
It's more of the KVJ Show right now on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, Virginia's friends are telling her that this is the dating app you want to be on. And it's not a name you would expect, but it's a name you definitely know, and a lot of you probably have it. Now, you've heard of all the other ones that are out there, the Plenty of Fishes and whatever.
Bumble, Tinder.
Tinder is, you all know what happens with Tinder.
Meat Market.
Yes. Is there really one called Meat Market?
Probably.
Oh, that would do well, I think.
But one name maybe you didn't expect to be great for dating is Facebook. You say that they are doing a dating app now, or a dating section on Facebook?
Yeah, it's called Facebook Dating. I didn't know anything about it, but my girlfriend, who's a single mom, I was talking with her last night, and she's like, yeah, there's so many more options on Facebook Dating. Now, it doesn't match you up with anybody that like you're already friends with, but it will maybe match you up with somebody who you have a friend in common with. But she said there's so many more options. She's been going on more dates, and it's just nice not to have to pay for it. I think it's free.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, so that's the other ones you're paying a good chunk of money. So Facebook has jumped into this, and I would imagine if they've got the user base that they do and they're providing it for free, this could very quickly take over the dating app game.
It has no paid features or premium upgrades, so everybody's on the even playing field. Facebook users do not have to pay a cent to view profiles, create matches, send messages, and use the dating feature. But who knows when they'll change that now. They could change it to be a pay site whenever they want. You know how they get you. In the beginning, everything's free, Kevin. Even the drug dealers. In the beginning, it's first one's free.
Yeah, but I think they've got a model that is set up around advertising and drawing their users to other paying clients. So they've pretty much kept everything for the most part free the entire time. And so if they could then start marketing this then to companies that would be targeting single people who are trying to be in the dating game, they could make a lot more money off of that. So legitimately, it might stay free. And this could be really great competition for any of those other paid dating sites.
My girlfriend's been on a lot of them and checked them all out, and she loves Facebook dating.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, the options.
Now, is this the friend that had the second date that went terrible with this guy who really tried but did everything wrong on the date?
Yeah, so she did meet this guy on Facebook dating, and the first date went great. And she was like, okay, like he was her look. He was newly divorced, so he actually told her, you're the first date I've been on since my divorce. And she was like, uh-oh. And she said to me, that's never good because he's in a place that I'm not in anymore. Like he's in the beginning, I've already got it figured out. He's still reeling probably from his divorce. So she was a little bit nervous, but the second date, he told her to meet him at his house, and she showed up. The house was a mess. He was a mess. They were supposed to go to dinner and a movie.
So what kind of mess are we talking about? I need details. Did she have details?
Clutter, mess.
Dishes,
clothes.
It's just it's the wrong strategy.
Everything's mismatched as far as the furniture, and I mean, I get it, but
well, that's different.
I know.
That's different. Now you're starting to sound like a snob.
Well,
at first you had because if it's dirty and messy is different than Kevin. He had two different color couches,
clothes everywhere, just stuff scattered everywhere, and she's like, "Why would you invite somebody over if it's messy?" But he's new in the game. He doesn't know how this whole thing works. Maybe he's just getting his feet wet again.
So messy, I think, is different than dirty. Dirty is never excusable. You never have somebody home.
It was both.
If your house is dirty, you can't have people over.
No.
Messy, if you have a few clothes on the side, but you can't have dishes in the. If it's new and you're trying to court somebody, it's not the right move.
You're right. Yeah.
And then he was like, "Oh, well, instead of going to a movie and dinner like we had promised, let's just stay here and Netflix and chill." And she was like, no.
Okay.
And, she did say something that I think is awesome. When you're in a situation where you feel like, I don't want to be a part of this, it's okay to say, peace, I'm out. And that's what she did. Whereas she said 10 years ago, she might have felt bad for the guy and just hung around and
sympathy's not a reason to date someone.
Right.
Or to stick around either.
And it's okay to say, you know what? This is not my scene. Bye.
Yeah.
Which is what she did. But guys, come on, do better.
Getting some text here. Somebody had said, yeah, I met my spouse on Facebook dating November 2019. So I guess it's been around for a while.
I had no idea.
Yeah, said it was much better than any other dating site out there. And now we're going on 3 years and happier than I've ever been.
Look at that.
Love is in the air.
And my other girlfriend was telling me that she met somebody too. So it's like, wow, is Facebook dating like the best kept secret?
It's the new hotness.
Love is in the air.
Jaybird, you're single. Why don't you get your ass on Facebook dating?
Nah, people know where to find me. If they want a piece of the bird, they know how to get to. They know how to get to me.
Yeah, he's all right.
Yeah,
he's all good. Bird's got his thought for the day, and here's Jaybird's theme on songs. It's a dedication, Bird.
Roma, Roma, ma, ga, ga, ooh la la, we'll tell about romance.
All right, coming up, we got the After the Show podcast. Going to get to a lot of your emails that you sent. Also going to be debating, is anxiety hereditary or is it learned? Is it nature or nurture when it comes to anxiety? We'll get your thoughts on that as well. It's actually a topic on the KVJ Show Facebook page you can jump on.
Yes, we are into it.
All right, before we get to that, though, Bird, if you would wrap it all up today with your thought.
Don't let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do.
Simple but good, Bird. Very well.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.